And at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, you'll find over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. So they must be doing something right. If you're in the market for a new bike, trike, or four-wheeler or ATV, see the folks you can depend on for sales, service, and parts. That's Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, with over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Former club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
You can open doors for children to have great futures at the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Come in today and bring in your completed tax returns and make your down payment later and ride today. Down payments start as low as $500. Come in for all the details and check out the huge selection of late models cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. Shop online at BlantonCars.com. Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Visit the two locations, 325 West Dixon Boulevard and 1711 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Pegram Insurance Services in Shelby is now All Care Insurance Services, and they invite you to see their newly remodeled office and talk with them about your insurance needs. If that's too far away from you, they have an All Care Insurance location in both Gastonia and Belmont areas. All Care Insurance has strived to be the best by providing quality insurance coverage with great commitment to customer service. Whether you do coverage for your home, auto, business, life, or something more, their experienced agents are there to help you. Visit one of their convenient locations, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4515 Wilkinson Boulevard in Gastonia, and 7005 Suite E Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont. That's All Care Insurance Services.
The Train Comfort Specialist. He's so reliable that buses set their schedules to him. Once, he was the best man for a guy he didn't even know. He's never used a snooze button. The unstoppable Train Comfort Specialist. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Your train dealer is Forest City Heated and Air at 457 South Broadway Street in Forest City. Call 828-245-1379. Remember, it's hard to stop a train. Do you know what Putnam Distributors sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low, low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com.
From Shelby, turn off Highway 74 at Highway 226, up Highway 226 to the caution light at Zion Church Road. There on the corner is Kibo's. Been there for over 20 years. Kibo's, where you'll find Hunt Brothers Pizza, snacks, candy, chips, also soft drinks, hand-dipped and packaged ice cream, bread, tobacco products, and much more. Yes, that's Kibo's. And don't forget to fill that vehicle up with gasoline at Kibo's, 226 North at the caution light in Shelby.
Hi, I'm Calvin Hastings for Renato Auto Mall Smart Service. What smart service, you say? Smart service is, to put it simple, speed, quality, and competitive pricing. Renato Auto Mall has brought back many of the old-time quality procedures and added some more. You get fast service oil changes, plus tire rotation, plus lube, and then they'll clean your glass and give your car a wash, all while you wait. Now that's smart service, speed, quality, and competitive pricing at Renato Auto Mall, where you get service at a high level of efficiency and speed. Located at 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay zero money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, zero money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Start your morning with a rich, smooth, and freshly brewed McCafe coffee. And now, get any size for just $1 at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price of participation may vary. A la carte only.
KTC. Welcome back. Or welcome to Burns High School. Welcome back from 2 weeks ago. Welcome to tonight. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Philip Russ, head coach baseball at Bessemer City High School, former Burns Bulldog graduate here, back in his old stomping grounds, do a little basketball with us. If you're watching live on YouTube, I want to welcome everyone watching live on YouTube, folks. You can watch this game, tell all your Ashbrook friends and all of you Cleveland County and all your friends across the world, they can watch live on YouTube tonight. It's Relay for Life night. Philip, I've got my purple shirt on. Philip didn't bring his. He gets pinched. Ain't that how it works?
That's it. I got pinched because I was unaware it was theme night, but the gym is decorated out in pink ribbons. There's a ton of posters, cheerleaders who they cheer for that have either been diagnosed, fighting cancer currently, or have passed away and lost their battle. All the players are in Relay for Life themed jerseys, the home team in purple Relay for Life jerseys, and the visitors, Ashbrook, in white Relay for Life jerseys. The coaches are all wearing something themed to this wonderful charity event.
Right.
And you know, it's actually a pretty good crowd here for this Big South conference game tonight here at Burns in Lawndale.
We're excited about it. It's Ashbrook, Greenwave versus the Burns Bulldogs. It's Kevin Hastings, Philip Russ, Andre Bush is here. We're actually going to have kind of an extended pregame show, maybe kind of sort of longer than usual. I'm sure the guys back at the studio will love to hear this. But between the games, since it is Relay for Life night, they're wheeling a projector screen out here on the floor. Our own Trent Marty, cameraman, and he's got to be out here. He's got to set it up, and they're running a Stuart Scott tribute Relay for Life video here tonight between the games, so for everybody here in the stands. We're going to be have fun with that and a good time for that. Going to be a good night up here in Lawndale. I think Philip's got the starting lineups. We're going to talk about those in just a few minutes. Bulldogs 2-9, and Ashbrook 11-5 here in the conference. Ashbrook, as always, usually some pretty good basketball teams. All right, we're going to send it back to the studios for a 3-minute break here on KTC Broadcasting. Now Carson and Dockery is in the house tonight, folks. We want to make an announcement here before we go to break. We've got a big announcement, Philip, coming up after the show. Now, this affects you as a baseball coach.
Right.
Coming up after the show tonight, after the games, after basketball, Carson's going to put them all together like how we do on Friday nights. It's not going to be a big production with 4 people and pizza and all that. But for you high school basketball and baseball fans and softball fans, we are going to have a little post-game show, Carson scoreboard show. So if you got scores tonight, give him a call, give him a text. You want to talk about any of the games, call him, text him that you were at tonight. Saw a big game, big dunk, big happenings tonight in the area. Gaston, Cleveland, Lincoln County basketball. Girls or boys, folks. We'll talk girls and boys basketball. We're going to give the standings. Carson's going to give Tom's on the buzzer. We better be careful.
And Kevin, and that's something that people don't realize. That's open for fans too. So if any fans want to call in and talk about, you know, maybe there's an athlete in your household that you want to brag on for great effort.
Yep.
Or you know, if you're a parent or a spouse of a coach and you felt like you know the coach in your house done a great job, you know, give them a shout out and. Just a good thing, and me coming from a head coach back to you guys at the radio, y'all do an outstanding job of covering these student athletes and these schools and just getting them out to the world. And just for me, you know, I'm working tonight, but I just can't thank you enough for those type of opportunities for our schools.
Now, Philip, one other thing that we're going to add to the shows coming up, and, you know, if you guys, you know, you got your cell phones in the stands and everything. If you guys got some video or highlights of a game or something happened in the game, a big dunk, you got the shot, and you know we don't always get the shots. Feel free to send it to us. We'll give you credit. We'll put it on our YouTube shows here on Friday night or Saturday mornings. We'll try to get some of the highlights up. Email us any scores, stats. If you guys got fundraisers, announcements, let us know so we can Carson can let it out on the Friday night show and get the word out and help promote you guys and do everything that you guys can do. All right, we'll talk more about that later on. Carson's going to do that after the game. We've got a few minutes left here in the fourth quarter. But let's wrap this up, Philip. So we're hold the horses, guys, back in the studio on the break. We got 2 minutes left here in the game, 59-50. Bulldogs lead. So we're gonna finish up the game here. And before we send it back, because we are going to have an extended pregame, like I said. So just hold it here for the last 2 minutes of the game. Listen on WHS 1390 AM, 101.5 FM. Philip Russ and Kevin Hastings.
I'll tell you right here, they've been definitely logging in a lot of big threes here in this second half. Burns is now stretched out to a 9-point lead. Ashbrook defensively starting to put pressure on Burns' shooters. Burns has seen a lot of strong play here from Macy. You know, she's out there on the court hitting behind the arc. You know, they're getting a lot of strong play in the backcourt from their guards. Very, very solid play here by Burns with a minute 43 left in the fourth. So we're just going to bring the action to you live right now. Ashbrook with the ball on the put in there. We don't have a roster, I don't think, Kev, on either team here.
No, we don't. But sometimes they provide it for us. I should have pulled it up, but I didn't. We're here in the fourth quarter. 59-52 Bulldogs lead, and call a foul. Now here's what's going to be tough, Philip, tonight. Just the white and the purple.
That's right.
So here's what's weird when you look out here on the court. Ashbrook's got white jerseys and green bottoms, but Burns has got the white.
Well, purple tops and
purple tops. Yeah, they should have went all white on white, and then it'd been a lot easier. So.
Well, when I got here tonight, I thought that we had the schedule wrong. I thought Stuart Kramer was playing some other team. I was like, what's going on here at Burns?
5-second call, going to turn it over. 59-52, 1:10 to play. Bulldogs turn it over.
You know, the whole game that we've been here watching, there's not been a lot of fouls called in the game, but here in the last minute, we've seen that number double. There's been a lot of turnovers, a lot of fouls called here in the last couple minutes.
1:10 to play, into the post. Good post position. She lays it in, 14. I'm going to try to pull up the rosters and talk to you guys here in a minute. Burns calls time, 59-54. We'll take a 30-second break. 30-second break here on KTC Broadcasting.
We're here because your mother doesn't trust anyone else. Your daughter just got her license. Your son needs a dependable car for school. Or maybe you just appreciate honesty, which is exactly what you get at Classic Ford of Shelby. Whether shopping for one of our 200 new Fords in stock or one of our quality pre-owned vehicles starting as low as $3,000, you get honest service at a hometown price. Welcome to our family. Classic Ford of Shelby, the hometown store that gives you more.
Tell me this, where's Antonio Brown going?
I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
Welcome back to Burns High School, 59-54. The Bulldogs girls have called a timeout. They lead over Ashbrook, and I'm trying to pull up the standings of what I think is probably maybe an upset in the making here.
Right, leading by 5. You know, Burns is calling a timeout, just trying to slow the game down a little bit. They had Ashbrook had a great score, and then Burns turned it over with a travel, giving the ball back to the Greenwave here, and it looks like that Ashbrook is also in the bonus. So any foul against Burns from here on out is going to put them on the line for the charity strike. So Burns is going to be inbounding on the far basket, driving to us at the radio table.
And immediate foul call, reach in on the Ashbrook Greenwave.
So that's going to be their 6th, so they've got one more to give up before they go to the 1-and-1.
1:01 to play, 59-54.
Already in the game, we've seen the point guard that just took the foul for Burns. She's missed a couple from the line, so I'm sure they want to try to get the ball to somebody else that's a little bit more solid at the free throw line.
Bulldogs with the ball, going to be bumped. I don't even think they were trying to foul there.
Nah, that was more just defensive.
Foul,
right.
That's one of those fouls, if you're believing the gambling conspiracy theories that, oh, gosh, a little bump foul sends them to the line, Philip. You know, that's the old NFL. Hey, everybody's talking this week about the refs missing that call. Did you see today they fined the kid?
Huh?
They fined the DB for a helmet-to-helmet. I can't make that up.
How do you find it? But you say it's not.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen. But
all I know is
$26,000 is what he had.
Folks,
to pay.
if you're listening and you're in New Orleans right now and you claim to be an NFL official, I did see that there are multiple optometrists giving free eye exams and eye services to anybody that's wanting to get that free exam.
I wonder if the high school, any of those officials will try to get in there. Drive to the
Cash
lane,
in.
floater, good. Number 3, Ashbrook cuts it to 4.
They're hanging in here with 40 seconds to go.
They're pressing. Burns has pretty much got to just run the clock, hit some free throws. Ball on the floor, tied up.
Going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be Ashbrook for possession there. They're running like a full court man press there and leaving nobody under the goal. Burns had 2 girls streaking to the wings, just unable to get the ball swung to them. So 35 seconds to go in the clock, and Ashbrook's going to have the ball here with a 4-point deficit to try to make up.
She wasted about 6 seconds to go 4 feet across the half court. 26 seconds. Number 3, layup off the backboard, no good, and knocked out of bounds. Save Burns. No. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if she was out or not. Referee, they're going to talk it over. Because, Philip, like I said, these jerseys are kind of playing with your eyes. You don't know who's who because of the mix-up in the yep, and then they switch it. That's what I thought. The Burns girl touched it before it went out of bounds.
Right. If she'd have left it alone, it would have been Burns' ball. But she made an effort to try to save it there, and so they're going to retain possession with 21.3 on the clock.
Ashbrook girls inbounds the ball. Floater, number 10, off the glass rim, no good. Rebound. It's scrum underneath the basketball. Bulldogs come away with it. They get bumped out of bounds. They're going to call a foul. We're out of bounds. Call a timeout. Timeout for Burns Bulldogs coach. Saves them in the backcourt. 11.8 seconds left. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Flu shots are now available at the Falston Pharmacy, at Allen Drug Store in Stanley, and at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville. All 3 stores can bill Medicaid, along with Medicare and Blue Cross Blue Shield. And at all 3 stores, you can now find Little Beekeeper from Lincoln. It's great for allergies, and local elderberry to help fight off colds, flu, and allergies, plus local honey too. The Falston Pharmacy on Highway 18 North in Falston, Allen Drug Store, Main Street in Stanley, and Medical Center Pharmacy on East Academy Street in Cherryville.
Welcome back to Burns High School. 60-56, girls lead by 4 here. Ashbrook girls are 10-4, second in the conference, 6-1 overall in the conference. Burns 7-8 in the conference, 3-4 overall in the conference. So it would be a mild upset, not a total upset, but a mild one. Josiah's in the house. Hold on.
All right, we're coming out of the timeout, and it is going to be Burns' ball here. They're going to be under constant pressure. Looks like they're going to run that full court press. They've got the center down low under their goal, and they're running a four-girl press. Ball's lofted, brought to half court. She meets a double team, and it looks like she's going to call a timeout there to stave away from a turnover. So we're going to have another timeout here.
We're going to stay here, 9.1 seconds left. Unless they go full.
I think he's got a full.
Is that all he's got left?
No, that'd be a 30. Okay, 30 seconds.
So the girls, Ashbrook's 10-4 overall, 6-1 in the conference. Burns girls 7-8 in the conference, 3-4 overall, like I said a minute ago. Up 4 here. Coach Jeter in the game trying to hang on for a big win here at home over the Ashbrook Greenwave on Relay for Life night. We're going to have a halftime show.
Right here, just got to play keep away and get put to the line. Get to the line, take your free throws. So they're setting the inbounds play.
Bulldogs inbounds it. They got it in. Point guard's immediately fouled. And
7.5.
She'll go to the line. 7.5 seconds left.
So if she hits this first shot, then it should put this game out of reach completely.
This is Howes, senior point guard. Shoots from the far left side of the free throw line.
A little unconventional.
Misses it. Rebound goes to Ashbrook. 5 seconds. 4. Down 4. Bulldogs going to win here. They pull for 3 as long as you don't foul. Off the backboard. Good. Bulldogs win. Bulldogs win. 60-56.
Big South Conference win there for the Bulldogs. Congratulations, Coach Jeter and his staff.
They moved to 500, Philip. Now at 8-8 with a 60-56 win over the Greenwave.
definitely the key point to that for them. Burns just came in clutch in the second half with the three-pointer. It was raining from about everywhere from all players. I don't think there was any hot hand, but it was very, very, very impressive. Macy Earl, I know, had probably 5 three-pointers there in the third quarter alone. So, you know, just pacing the Bulldogs there with a three-point shot. Impressive thing, and I think they're setting up for the presentation for Stuart Scott here as the teams, boys teams, I think are going to come out and watch this as well.
Yeah, they're going to have a presentation. I think the cheerleaders didn't know about it. They were out here about to start doing their cheers and everything. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll be back in just a few minutes on ktcbroadcasting.com.
If you're one of the many elderly residents of Cleveland County, the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County and Cleveland County Transit is here for you. Transporting the elderly and disabled residents of Cleveland County with safe, dependable transportation with professional drivers. All vans are ADA compliant with wheelchair lifts. Cleveland County Transit offers a big city-style bus service in a small van with 34 stops in Shelby. For more information, call Cleveland County Transit at 704-482-6465 for more information. Why service your vehicle at Renato Honda in Shelby? Well, the answer is simple. Their Honda Masters certified technicians aim to make your life easier with pickup and delivery up to 25 miles. Service loaners are available, plus Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. The Renato Honda team provides premium upkeep for both your vehicle and you with Wi-Fi, snacks and coffee, and a clean showroom to browse around. Enjoy getting your vehicle service at Renato Honda. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
S&M Sports Shop is your dealer for Under Armour sports apparel in Cleveland County. Come by and see the selection of Under Armour shirts, shorts, shoes, socks, and sunglasses. S&M is also your team outfitter for all local schools in whatever sport you play. They have leather jackets for all local high schools. Plus, S&M is your headquarters for Oakley sunglasses. For all your athletic needs, go to S&M Sports Shop. They're located at 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Fallston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Fallston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need.
You'll find a little bit of everything at Shelby Hardware. Come see their selection of sleds. There's plenty of old man winter left. You'll find flexible flyers, plastic disc sleds, snowboards, and more. Plus case knives, college and NFL flags, doormats, lodge cookware, caribou and orca coolers and tumblers. Plus pellet and lump coal charcoal grills by Cremo and Louisiana Grill, and White Mountain ice cream freezers. So slide into Shelby Hardware, 506 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
At Renato Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, Renato Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles, plus service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look. CKDKDS Macron. Oh, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local Coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the Coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vale. Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies. Has your old heated and air conditioning system been giving you trouble? Have no fear. Bill Shuford Heated and Air Conditioning is here, and they service all makes and models. Just call 704-484-0025. Bill Shuford Heated and Air has been Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983, featuring American Standard heated and air conditioning systems. Visit them online at BillShufordHVAC.com. Bill Shuford Heated and Air, 213 Camel Street in Shelby. With CF Moto, you have the power to conquer more. From rocky creek beds to colossal mud pits to wooded mountainsides, CF Moto high-performance vehicles rip through the toughest terrain with ease. Outfitted with custom-designed, liquid-cooled 4-stroke engines and an unmatched assortment of standard features, the CF Moto ATVs and Side-X sides do more than crush trailheads. CF Moto, available now at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. 100 years of anything means a lot. And at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, you'll find over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. So they must be doing something right. If you're in the market for a new bike, trike, or four-wheeler or ATV, see the folks you can depend on for sales, service, and parts. That's Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, with over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Former club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
You can open doors for children to have great futures at the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Come in today and bring in your completed tax returns and make your down payment later and ride today. Down payments start as low as $500. Come in for all the details and check out the huge selection of late model cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. Shop online at BlantonCars.com. Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Visit the two locations, 325 West Dixon Boulevard and 1711 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Pegram Insurance Services in Shelby is now All Care Insurance Services, and they invite you to see their newly remodeled office and talk with them about your insurance needs. If that's too far away from you, they have an All Care Insurance location in both Gastonia and Belmont areas. All Care Insurance has strived to be the best by providing quality insurance coverage with great commitment to customer service. Whether you need coverage for your home, auto, business, life, or something more, their experienced agents are there to help you. Visit one of their convenient locations, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4515 Wilkinson Boulevard in Gastonia, and 7005 Suite E Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont. That's All Care Insurance Services.
The Train Comfort Specialist. He's so reliable that buses set their schedules to him. Once, he was the best man for a guy he didn't even know. He's never used a snooze button. The unstoppable Train Comfort Specialist. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Your train dealer is Forest City Heated and Air at 457 South Broadway Street in Forest City. Call 828-245-1379. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
And good evening and welcome to Longdale, Burns High School, home of the Bulldogs. It's Bulldogs and Greenwave. Bulldogs girls just won 60-56 here on KTC. You saw the fourth quarter action live here on KTCBroadcasting.com. You can watch live on YouTube tonight, folks. If you listen on the radio, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbors, tell them worldwide You can watch KTC Broadcasting on YouTube. Just talked to some of the Ashbrook players a minute ago and told them about the broadcast. There's Tom Sinopon. No technical fouls tonight.
We just had a great presentation between both ball games. Little honoring Stuart Scott of ESPN. He lost his fight from cancer. A great moment there, and then they were able to recognize students, faculty, and community members that have survived cancer here in the stands tonight for the Relay for Life theme game. Both teams will be wearing honorary jerseys. The Bulldogs in purple, and Ashbrook will be wearing white jerseys with Relay for Life on the center chest. And once again, you're listening to the Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show on the Renata Automall broadcast. It's Philip Russ here with Kevin Hastings. We're coming to you live from Lawndale. Burns will taking on Ashbrook tonight. We're going to have the What's Up Shopper player to watch, and I'm going to go over real quick the starting lineups for both teams. We're going to start with Ashbrook. Ashbrook's starting lineup is going to be number 3, Tykel Roseboro. Number 4, Greg Brockington. Number 10, Chris Britt. Number 12, James Dotson. And number 40, Justin Watkins. And for the Bulldogs, you're going to have number 4, Kason Twitty. Number 5, Rayshawn McDowell. Number 12, J.Q. Wells. Number 23, Ty Goodson. And number 10, Jaquan Degree. All right, so time for our What's Up Shopper player to watch tonight. Let's go to Ashbrook first. We're going to probably watch the forward and wing, Tykel Robinson. Roseboro, actually, will be the captain. Number 3 for Ashbrook, a senior, 6'1", 175. Talked to him a little bit in the pregame. Very optimistic. The Greenwave coming here tonight, 2nd overall in conference in the Big South, behind the Kings Mountain Mountaineers. The Bulldogs tonight, their What's Up Shopper player to watch for the Bulldogs is no other than number 5, Rayshawn McDowell. A couple weeks ago, covered a game, watched McDowell take a lot of the shots and put down a lot of the points for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs come in tonight fighting for a spot above. They're tied in conference with Stuart Kramer. A win tonight could be a staple win over number 2 Ashbrook. And like I said, there's a big crowd here tonight for Relay for Life here in Lawndale. The whole gym is decorated, the players, the coaches, even the cheerleaders are wearing T-shirts to honor those that are affected by cancer. Several posters around. But that's pretty much it for the What's Up Shopper players to watch for Burns and Ashbrook. Kevin?
Blah, 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 blah. How about that? I was over here just talking away with no volume on. I can turn my mic up right here. I'm ready for some basketball. It's 5 minutes until game time. We've got the Renato Automall broadcast as always here on KTC, 4423 East Boulevard, 704-487-6364. We're getting ready for some high school basketball between the Bulldogs and the Greenwave. Greenwave 11-5, 6-1 over on the conference. Bulldogs 2-9, 1-4 over on the conference. And you saw them, the Bulldogs, the other night. This will be your 3rd time, I guess. Did you see them at Bessemer, or did you?
No, actually, I got to see a little bit of the film. I'll tell you, they stole a pretty tight game. I felt like Bessemer City hung with them very well until the 3rd quarter, and then the Bulldogs on the 4th. But I will say one thing about this Bulldogs team. They do an astounding job of playing up to the level of competition. Kev, if you remember when we were here against Kings Mountain came in as the number 1 team in conference, and Burns played as if they were in the top 3 in the conference. They were answering shot for shot, bringing defensive pressure, and they stayed energetic and active the entire game. Could that be the same case tonight? You know, with the number 2 seed in conference, Ashbrook Greenwave coming in tonight, can they sustain the blows and slow down? So some of the keys to the game tonight, definitely free throws. That seems to be the key in every high school game. Can you get the free shots when you're giving them? And then really it's the backcourt. How can you protect the ball and push it up and not just get those costly turnovers that end up costing points in the long run?
You know, the turnover, high school basketball is all about turnovers. And like you said, free throws, you know, you watch NBA college, they shoot a lot of threes, and they just don't do that here in high school. You can't rely on just the guy being open and knocking down that shot. And so you got to do some other things, play some kind of old school basketball, feed it in the post, and go from there. All right, folks, we're going to take a break. Get ready. When we come back, it'll be almost basketball time here on KTC Broadcast. You're listening to the Renato Automall broadcast and the Bill Shuford Heating and Air Gymnasium pregame show, 40025, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. Give Bill Schubert Heating and Air a call today. And Philip, your players to watch once again for What's Up Shopper player to watch was?
All right, for Ashbrook, it's going to be number 3, Tykel Roseboro. And for Burns, number 5, Rayshawn McDowell.
All right, guys, we'll be back in just a few minutes here on KTCBroadcasting.com.
At Renato Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, Renato Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles, plus service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look.
CKDKDS Macron.
Oh, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local Coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the Coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vale. Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies. Has your old heated and air conditioning system been giving you trouble? Have no fear. Bill Schufert Heated and Air Conditioning is here, and they service all makes and models. Just call 704-484-0025. Bill Schufert Heated and Air has been Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983, featuring American Standard heated and air conditioning systems. Visit them online at BillSchufertHVAC.com. Bill Schufert Heated and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. With CF Moto, you have the power to conquer more. From rocky creek beds to colossal mud pits to wooded mountainsides, CF Moto high-performance vehicles rip through the toughest terrain with ease. Outfitted with custom-designed, liquid-cooled 4-stroke engines and an unmatched assortment of standard features, the CF Moto ATVs and Side-X sides do more than crush trailheads. CF Moto, available now at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell.
Welcome back to Lawndale, Falston. Right between them both, I guess.
Yeah, Falston and Lawndale, right in the middle.
I didn't know how the official declaration on that was. Phillips from up around here, he could probably tell me better than I could. Andre's from right down by 8 minutes. He's 8 minutes to here and 9 to Crest.
Wow.
He's right down the road. So he's right in the middle of both of them, and his boy goes to Thomas Jefferson. So neither one of them. Welcome to, like I said, Lawndale, Falston. It's officially listed, I think, Lawndale on the address, right?
But you're literally like 2 minutes from downtown Falston.
I know it's not downtown Falston. Somebody passed me the other day, Philip, at the red light, and I was going to turn right, and they just pulled up beside me and turned right before I even got stopped. I swear, when we left the last game.
Right.
I meant to tell you about that. I wasn't even stopped yet at the stop sign. The car behind me pulled up to my right. There's no turning lane there, folks. It took a right.
The Burns Bulldog PA announcer is our good friend Tom Senafani, just giving out the Ashbrook starting lineup just to kind of rehash that real quick. It's number 3, Tykel Roseboro. Number 4, Greg Brockington. Number 10, Chris Britt. Number 12, James Dotson. And number 40, Justin Watkins. He's now introducing the Burns Bulldogs starting lineup. Number 4, Kason Twitty. Number 5, Rayshawn McDowell. Number 12, J.Q. Wells. Number 23, Ty Goodson. And number 10, Jaquan Degree. We got to speak both coaches before the game. Both coaches seem pretty optimistic about tonight. Friday conference matchup. You know, a lot of people try to leave it all on the court on Friday night because, you know, you got Saturday and Sunday to recover. The Burns coach mentioned that there are some injuries that he's having to deal with. He's down a couple players tonight that are in plain clothes on the bench. And so that we'll see how that affects the Bulldogs here tonight. But we're fixing to have the national anthem here from Burns.
No, they did.
Oh, they did it in the girls' game?
In the girls' game.
Okay.
So you did miss that, Philip. We don't get to stand here in front of everyone in the national anthem like we did last time.
Last time they had to sing because they forgot to play the song.
Yeah, we did get the Burns kids singing in the crowd. That we got to sing the national anthem last time. The crowd did. I mean, it's not often that, you know, I think they ought to let them do that every time anyway.
It would be really unique.
Good luck, everybody. So there's me and Philip tonight. I want to remind everybody after the show tonight, our very first prep scoreboard show, Carson Dockery, we're giving you basketball scores from the night across the area.
Please call in and let him talk to you and hear about how your game was at your school. It can be any school that's in the local viewing area.
Yep. Send Carson your scores tonight. We're ready for tip-off here in Lawndale. And it's up and off to the Bulldogs. McDowell's got the ball. He drives, lays it up and in. That was easy. Got to have somebody on the team's best player, you would think, off the tip, but no.
And that's your What's Up Shopper player to watch tonight.
Yeah, Rayshawn McDowell, good basketball player for the Bulldogs. Three-pointer pulled up, no good. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Rebound 40 will go to Twitty, and off the Bulldogs go. McDowell. Give and go, nice move, and two.
Is that McDowell's again?
Yes, sir, Rayshawn McDowell. 4 points already. It's 4-0 Bulldogs. They come out in a press. Greenwave, of course, from Gastonia. They're used to playing a dark blue and light blue and white team. I've seen this before, and there's some dogs too. Three-pointer, number 4. I'll get everybody's name down in a minute. Off the rebound.
That was Brockington.
To McDowell, and off the Bulldogs go. So this is the first time I've seen the Greenwave, so it'll take me a minute to get their names. We got James Dodson. Oh, that'll help. Justin Watkins, Chris Britt. Brockington's out there. Twitty saves it. Pull-up jumper. Off bad. Rebound. Goes to the Greenwave. And out come the Wave. There's number 3, Roseboro, across half court. Roseboro, Brockington. Big 40s in there. That's Justin Watkins, 6'6", 250.
Ashbrook running more of an outside offensive game. They're not really kicking it down low into the post. Burns running a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, they're not looking for I don't know if they're not looking for it or not running the right offense yet, but there he is, high-low. That's where you want to get the ball to. Center gets it down into the corner. He finds a cutter. Floater, no good. And that's going to go off to Twitty.
That was a miss by Chris Britt.
Twitty takes it himself, gets a shot blocked by the big man. Off, and now here comes the Greenwave. Greenwave off and running. They get one shot blocked. Rebound and a foul call. So Brockington got a shot blocked. Roseboro got the rebound, and he got fouled on the putback. So Roseboro here in the early going, Phillips, already got 3 rebounds.
I don't know who he called the foul on.
Well,
foul is going to be on 23 for Burns.
They're discussing it. They've been playing with the girls' ball?
They've been playing with the girls' ball for the beginning of this game. Wow. All right, Ty Goodson will get his first foul of the game.
Now we're going to tuck some jerseys in. So Burns is actually wearing practice shorts. Those aren't team issued jerseys. Those are practice shorts. They look like Ashbrook jumper, top of the key, no good for the big man. 40-12. J.Q. Wells gets his first rebound of the night. That's Justin Watkins, top of the key. Bulldogs. McDowell in the
errant pass.
The referee about hurt himself dodging that ball.
Right, Jaquan Degree there with the errant pass as he throws it out of bounds. Intended for number 4, Kason Twitty. Once again, the Bulldogs are just kind of sitting back in a 2-3 zone, just letting them swing it outside. I guess they think that Ashbrook's not much of an outside shooting team, trying to take away the post.
Three-pointer. Missed. Tapped in, though. The big man Watkins on the putback. So the 3 was off by Brockington. Twitty behind the back. Nice pass up to Wells. Wells in the corner. He's double teamed quickly by some Greenwave. Throws the top of the key to McDowell. McDowell back over to Twitty. Twitty on the wing, double teamed. Back to McDowell and back to Twitty. Ashbrook sitting back in his zone now. Oh, squeezed in underneath the shortest man on the court. Ty Goodson, Phillips, stood right behind the 6'6" Justin Watkins like a ghost and got the ball and laid it in right behind him. Never saw him.
After that quick score, Burns flipped into a half-court press. Now they're back in the 2-3 zone again.
There's a three-pointer from Britt. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs. McDowell, and he's off and running.
Bulldogs out here to an early 6-2 lead early in the first quarter. 4:36 left on the Medical Arts Pharmacy, Professional Pharmacy scoreboard.
Actually, it is Medical Arts Pharmacy tonight. Professional Pharmacy is when we do the Crest Bulldogs. And there was a score from Wells and the Bulldogs. And there's a timeout on the court, 8-2. We'll be right back on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory is Shelby's favorite locally owned family pizza restaurant. Come and see why. Jammin' Jay's features a pizza buffet and salad bar. And they've got a fantastic game room. Call for information on birthday parties. 704-600-6182. And now Jammin' Jay's has gluten-free pizza with any topping. Also on the menu is vegan cheese pizza with any topping and even liver mush pizza. Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory, 1011 Grove Street, just off Highway 74 bypass behind the Golden Corral in Shelby. That's Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory.
And we're back to Lawndale. The Bulldogs out to an 8-2 lead here. 4:27 left in the first quarter on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Looks like it's going to be the Ashbrook ball, and Burns is set up in a half-court press here, Kev.
They got a 1-3-1 press on. Some coaches may call it the 1-1-2-1, depending on how they line up and sag back, but they're not really pressuring the ball. They're trying to make Ashbrook waste some time. They get in their offense, drive to the corner. Shot, Dodson, no good. Rebound, McDowell. And he finally corrals it, and he's off now. Rayshun McDowell, best player in this Bulldogs outfit, swings it over to him. He drives, Euro step, gets a shot blocked by Watkins. Watkins, he goes strong through Watkins this time, Phillip.
Right,
and he gets the score. That's a good job.
He got bodied on that one, got a shot blocked, but able to recover his own rebound and put it back up off the glass for another two. But he's our leading scorer tonight with 6 in the game right now.
2-3 zone for the Bulldogs.
Burns is doing a great job getting up vertical here, jumping in, just getting in the passing lane.
Floater in the lane. Good from 10. That's Chris Britt. We got a foul on
number
the Bulldogs.
12.
Second one on the Bulldogs. You say this was on Wells?
Number 12, yes.
So Wells has got a foul. Goodson's got a foul.
So one good here from, we're going to find out on the charity strike here after the M1.
This is Chris Britt. Listed at 5'8", 155. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Twitty. Casey Twitty, cross half court. Backs it out and over to Wells. Wells back out to Twitty. Ashbrook sitting in it's like a 1-3-1, maybe.
Right.
A lot of teams won't play that. You got to, if you play it well, it can be a really good defense. There's Goodson for 3, good. Ty Goodson, when he gets his feet set, Phillip, watch out. He can shoot the 3.
Well, the other night against Bessemer City in the third quarter, time was fading off the clock, and right at a buzzer beater 3 that kind of electrified the Bulldog offense for the fourth quarter against Bessemer.
There's a miss. Chris Britt.
More defensive pressure, just causing Ashbrook all kind of fits here. Bulldogs not really pressing their hand at the top of the key, wanting to make those real awkward mid-range shots.
Britt
and they're
missed
not falling.
that floater was on that one. There was no rebound. The ball was tipped out of bounds, folks, so can't write nothing down on the stat sheet. Remember the stat sheet tonight, halftime? Henry's Appliance. We'll be giving out those stats tonight. J.Q. Wells thinks about it on the corner. He's going to take the 3 when he makes it. Wells with Watkins in his face takes it.
And the Bulldogs jump out to a 16-4 lead here on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Casey Twitty on the steal. And then they immediately turn it over. They give it up to Watkins. He goes up for the layup and good. The big man in the lay, and it's 16-6 Bulldogs over the Ashbrook Greenwave. Come out on fire. Twitty drives, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, McDowell. He goes up strong, no good. Rebound, Watkins. So Twitty missed the floater, McDowell missed the putback. Drive from number 3, Roseboro, he misses the floater on this end. So 3 straight misses from Twitty, McDowell, and then Dotson missed on this end. So everybody missing. Turnovers hadn't been so bad tonight. Bulldogs did a lot better job. Had 21 the other night in the first half.
It's going to be a foul. Looks like it could be on.
Is that Brockington?
It's either going to be Brockington or Watson there. They both are around the ball.
5-4 or 4. I guess he gave the thumb accidentally stuck out
right.
on the first one.
So the foul is going to be on Greg Brockington.
That's Ashbrook's first foul. He gets one foul and they take him out, Phil. That's poor kid.
On the line for the Bulldogs is going to be number 10, Jaquan Degree. And he's good on the first one. Coming to the end of the game for the Greenwave, it's going to be number 21, Williamson, Seth Williamson.
Free throw's good. That's number 10. He said Hopper wasn't in tonight. Who's 10 tonight?
10 is Jaquan Degree.
Degree. Let me write that down. He's written 44 on my sheet, folks, if you're writing it at home. So there's a turnover from Ashbrook. Bulldogs off and running. And now they're going to turn it over. Now the Greenwave are off running. 10 on the layup, good. Chris Britt. 18-8 now. Bulldogs lead.
And 55 seconds left in the first quarter.
We'll say goodnight and evening. Calvin Hastings in the game. Back to studios. Carson's in control now. If everything fails, Phillip.
Falls on his shoulders.
Carson Dockery's fault. 41 seconds left to go. First quarter. Bulldogs lead 18-8, folks, over the Ashbrook Greenwave. Thanks for tuning in Gastonia tonight. Across the world.
The Greenwave bringing a lot of pressure right now on the ball. They got a lot of on-ball pressure.
McDowell drives, foul called on the floor.
Looks like it's going to be on number 40.
For you Greenwave players?
Nope, he's going to call number 3. The foul there is on number 3, Tykel Roseborough.
Told the Greenwave players there to watch on the way back home. They're going to watch the game on their phones.
Number 30, Brandon Rainey, checks in the game for Ashbrook. He replaces number 40, Justin Watkins.
Inbound pass, Goodson. Goodson top of the key. 25 seconds to go here in first quarter. Look, Bulldogs should hold for one. McDowell over to Goodson. Goodson drives the lefty up. Got it. No foul called. He was crushed, Phillip. Ball's knocked out of bounds. And it's going to be Greenwave ball. I don't know about none of the calls on that.
There was a lot of contact there, but I mean,
Bulldogs ball. Bulldogs ball. They're going to keep it 14 seconds under. Good pass.
Great inbound play, but he's going to say
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a great inbound play though. Just slow to develop.
Quick 5, Phil. That's what the coach going. That's what Coach Coach John's going to say. He's like, "Now you count 5 fast." 10 seconds remaining. Ashbrook down 10. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. 5. Top of the key. Down in the corner. Here's a 3. No good. Rebound Burns. That'll end the first quarter. 18-8. We'll be back on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Winter weather can be rough on your car. Now, we've always thought of S&R Auto Sales in Shelby as your pre-owned vehicle headquarters. But don't forget about the S&R Auto Sales detail shop. Pickup and delivery is available. Take it from me. They'll do the best job ever, inside and out. For your next vehicle, see S&R Auto Sales in Shelby and keep your car looking great with a visit to the S&R Auto Sales detail shop. Both located at 417 South Post Road in Shelby. Come see the all-new Professional Pharmacy, now in the new location at 128 North Main Street in Bowling Springs. Come shop their newer and larger pharmacy showroom and use their convenient drive-through window. And as always, you'll receive friendly hometown service. Since 1998, Professional Pharmacy in Bowling Springs has been providing you with efficient and fast service to meet all of your medication needs. Make the all-new Professional Pharmacy your pharmacy. Now in the new location at 128 North Main Street in Bowling Springs. And be sure to like them on Facebook too. Call 704-434-9897 today.
And welcome back to Lawndale. This is Philip Russ here with Kevin Hastings covering the Ashbrook Greenwave versus the Burns Bulldogs here in varsity men's action. Started the second quarter on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Burns 18, Ashbrook 8. Ashbrook brings out the ball to start the second quarter. They swing it around, and here's a three. Rainey's going to be air it there, and it's going to be rebounded by Casey Twitty.
Bulldogs out and running. 10-point lead. First quarter, they were only down 2 against the Mountaineers before it got out of hand the second half.
Got a miss there by Twitty and McDowell.
Roseboro drops it into 30. Ball out of bounds by Twitty. I tell you what Twitty is really good at is behind the ball defense. You understand what I'm
definitely.
saying? He's got a couple hustle plays, knocking the ball out of people's hands or making a steal.
And I'm going to tell you one thing for Coach Jones. He does a great job getting his guys up for the game. He's playing the number 2 team in conference tonight, and they're playing just as good to even be in the top 3. Shows you what kind of talent's in this conference for Burns to be on the bottom end of the conference.
Yep.
A lot of good play.
Shots missed. Rebound goes to McDowell.
Shot was missed by number 3, Tykel Roseboro.
Twitty, top of the key. That's a degree. Hard to get the name right. Twitty drives. Euro step, kicks it out to Wells in the corner for 3. No good.
He's got that high arcing shot.
Yeah, he does. Rebound to Roseboro. Roseboro floats in the middle, tips to the corner. Out to 12. That's Dotson. Dotson gets him down to 30, and he's going to miss. That's just in the game now. Brandon Rainey. Bulldogs running, and they're going to call a travel. 5th turnover of the game for the Bulldogs. That'll draw a boo for the Bulldogs fans, believe it or not. $6:45 to go, 18-8 still. Second quarter action. Trap at midcourt. They swing it around to just in the ball game now. Seth Williamson for Ashbrook. 25 feet of baseline, and the referee stands right in front of my camera. Here they go, back out.
They're playing off for the outside shot. They've only got 1 guy working the post, and they got 4 guys out in the wing.
Ashbrook looks real confused about what to do on offense right now, Phil. They're not just kind of passing around. New in the game, just traps himself in the corner. That's Brandon Rainey. Here comes Ashbrook with a turnover. Bulldogs have the ball now. So it's 5-4 on the turnovers. Twitty kicks it out to McDowell. McDowell spins, kicks it out to Wells. Wells wanted the shot, gets it back to McDowell. Good pass, good score. McDowell on the lay-in gives the Bulldogs a 20-18 lead here in Lawndale.
Got to be thinking of a timeout here, maybe if you're Ashbrook, just to slow things down again. Because the Bulldogs' defensive pressure once again leads to a turnover.
He just brought him down, Philip, right now. He's the defensive player of the game. I don't know if I have to see anything else for the rest of the game. Twitty now this time is going to take a deep 3. No good. Rebound, Wells. He's hit. No good. Rebound, Ashbrook. And they call a foul. So Wells, Twitty missed the 3. Wells missed the layup. Foul on the floor. Goes to rebound 30, Brandon Rainey for the Greenwave.
We're going to have some subs in the ball game. Coming back in the game is going to be number 40, Justin Watkins for the Greenwave, as well as number 20, Armadi Kennedy. And for the Bulldogs, number 45 is going to be Dorian Starnes. So the Bulldogs are going to go with a big look to try to match and answer the big look by the Greenwave.
Let's see. Bulldogs still sitting in that zone. Watkins fakes. Nobody's taking that shot serious. Up the top of the key. It's Rockington. He takes
great shot there by Dotson.
No, Dotson with a 2.
Dotson done a great job just getting a little jumper there, a little mid-range jumper, and put it down.
20-10. Bulldogs still lead. 5 minutes to go, second quarter. Twitty. They're going to call offensive foul on 45. That's Dorian Starnes.
So he enters the ball game, and 10 seconds later, he gets his first foul. It's going to put Burns. They've got it on the scoreboard. Burns with 4. I've got him here with 3.
I quit counting after 2, so that's one thing that's hard for me to keep up with is those fouls. There's a floater for 12. He just hit one jumper. There's another. James Dotson The 6'4 junior, 165 he's listed at. Ashbrook in man. Twitty shakes. He's fast. Gives it to Wells. May have could have caught a travel. He tries to dump it down, kick ball. Be called on Watkins. So Watkins, the big man, 6'6". With his hair, he's probably about 6'9", at least 6'8". They get it into Starnes. Now what Starnes is good at is position down low, and he takes it straight at the big man and lays it into him. He'll get a charge or something here in the middle of the minute, Phillip. Just wait.
Burns does a great job here with a 10-point lead, and another foul is going to be called on the Bulldogs. That's going to be against number 10, Jaquan Degree. His first.
I've been a fan of Dorian the past couple of weeks. And what I mean by position, just watch him, folks. If you watch him on the video, he'll get a charge or something will happen where he's just in the right spot at the right time. He just took it to the big man on that one. He came in the game and just went right at him.
It's like he undercut him.
22-12 now, 4:15 to play. Greenwave trail the Bulldogs.
Great pass,
Dotson,
great outlet.
he's starting to step up now. Another score for him.
That's 6 points in the last minute.
22-14. I think it's all of them has been from him. Twitty. Ball's tipped from behind. Dotson dives on the floor, calls timeout. What a play from the Greenwave. We'll be right back. 30 seconds on KTC.
Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory is Shelby's favorite locally owned family pizza restaurant. Come and see why. Jammin' Jay's features a pizza buffet and salad bar. And they've got a fantastic game room. Call for information on birthday parties. 704-600-6182. And now Jammin' Jay's has gluten-free pizza with any topping. Also on the menu is vegan cheese pizza with any topping and even liver mush pizza. Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory, 1011 Grove Street, just off Highway 74 bypass behind the Golden Corral in Shelby. That's Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory. Buy more, save more at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Come in now and save up to $1,200 on select GE profile appliance packages, refrigerators, dishwashers, ranges, and microwave ovens. Let Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center put a package together for you. Again, save up to $1,200 on select GE profile appliance packages. Buy more, save more at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center. 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory is Shelby's favorite locally.
Commercial.
Now we're not. Welcome back.
Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Burns Bulldogs 22, Ashbrook Greenway 14. Ashbrook with the ball. Swinging around the outside of the arc for a three, and it's good.
That's number 20.
That's number 20, Armandi Kennedy.
Junior, 5'10", 180. 3:35 to play, 22-17. Leads are all of a sudden 5. It was 10 a minute ago. McDowell, nice move. He drives. He should finish. He does. Good.
I think he's going to put it on the floor. Double jinx.
Why did he wait for him to make it?
Exactly. The continuation.
He let him take that all the way to the basket and score before he said, no, it's on the floor. Like that ref could have. You got to blow that whistle more than once on that. You know, usually you get to one whistle. That's the shot, continuation, and one. Thought McDowell had it. Now the inbounds to McDowell. Mr. White in the house. Kick out three. Good.
And that's Jaquan Degree.
Degree with the three. They finally get one going.
And an errant pass. Degree gets the return and is put down by Kason Twitty for a down two.
His Bulldogs defense playing a little deep.
And pushes it right back to a 10-point lead.
Twitty runs all over the Greenwave's number 10, Chris Britt. I can see how that could happen all the time with Twitty.
They're going to have another foul on the floor. It's going to be on number 4, Kason Twitty.
As fast as he is. You know what's weird for me, you know, playing basketball and everything, you know, is the kids today and the low tops playing. My ankles would have never survived anything like that. I had them have them taped up to about my kneecaps, just so I didn't.
I think they got a little trigger happy on the fouls because I'm showing now that I'm matching up the scoreboard in fouls on 5.
Three-pointer missed by Kennedy. Bulldogs on the run. Wells drives it. Floater, no good. Rebound is going to end up in Starnes' hands where he needs to be. Starnes into McDowell. McDowell up and good.
With the kiss.
29-17. 2:30 to play. Bulldogs lead on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
Leading scorer in the game so far is our What's Up Shopper player to watch, Rashawn McDowell, with 10 points already in the first half.
Kennedy with the ball on the wing. Ball around to Roseboro. Roseboro drives, kicks it out. Kennedy for 3. Good. Kennedy finally got one of those to fall. 29-20. Sorry, he had 1 minute ago. He's been firing away. Green light once he's come in for the Greenwave. Starnes has got the ball on top of the key. He fires Rashawn McDowell. So if you're watching, folks, trying to figure out what the colors are, Bulldogs are wearing purple with gray pants. Floater from McDowell. No good. Rebound by Dotson after the miss by McDowell. Here come the Greenwave. Greenwave pull it out. Dotson, high post. Back around. Roseberry, he'll take the 3. No good. Rebound, Rashawn McDowell. All kinds of reaching and fouling and no calling. A turnover. And another missed shot will lead to the Bulldogs off and running again. Wells off the... It doesn't count, does it, Phil?
Nah, he hit off the wiring that holds up the goal there.
Yeah.
But it did fall through.
Can't call bank on that. Bank might be open, but it doesn't matter.
Everything in Lawndale closes by 8, 9 o'clock.
Doesn't?
Yeah.
Okay. Kennedy in the corner. Over to Roseboro. Roseboro drives.
And another miss.
Suddenly got louder in our ears all of a sudden. Twitty cross half court. Bulldogs up 29-20. Reach in foul on the Greenwave.
It's going to be on 4. That's his second. Kason Twitty's second foul. 48.9 seconds left in the first half.
Bulldogs 2-9 on the season, folks. Beat the Yellow Jackets the other night. Kick it out of McDowell. McDowell's close to backcourt by about a quarter of an inch. Better not step backwards, but he's going to be a turnover. And he turns it over anyway. Here come the Greenwave. 10 drives up, misses. Williamson fighting for it. Rebound ends up in DeGree's hands, and Starnes is going to get a layup on the other end. Bulldogs lead by 11. Here's Dotson. Loses it out of bounds and turns it over. So Bulldogs ball, 19 seconds to play, second quarter, up 11. Taken out of bounds is DeGree. Here's Twitty, 17 seconds left to McDowell. Ashbrook's trying to press. He got better get a half quarter, got about 1 more second, and he barely gets it. Twitty, reach from behind from Dotson. He gets the steal, up and dunkaroo. There's our Jammin' Jay's dunk of the night. 2 seconds to go. The inbounds, Twitty throws it full court, no good. 31-22, halftime score. Bulldogs lead on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, 31-22. We'll be back for the Hendricks Appliance halftime show and stat show right after this on KTCBroadcasting.com.
100 years of anything means a lot. And at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, you'll find over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. So they must be doing something right. If you're in the market for a new bike, trike, or four-wheeler or ATV, see the folks you can depend on for sales, service, and parts. That's Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, with over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Former club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
You can open doors for children to have great futures at the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Come in today and bring in your completed tax returns and make your down payment later and ride today. Down payments start as low as $500. Come in for all the details and check out the huge selection of late model cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. Shop online at BlantonCars.com. Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Visit the two locations, 325 West Dixon Boulevard and 1711 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Pegram Insurance Services in Shelby is now All Care Insurance Services, and they invite you to see their newly remodeled office and talk with them about your insurance needs. If that's too far away from you, they have an All Care Insurance location in both Gastonia and Belmont areas. All Care Insurance has strived to be the best by providing quality insurance coverage with great commitment to customer service. Whether you need coverage for your home, auto, business, life, or something more, their experienced agents are there to help you. Visit one of their convenient locations, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4515 Wilkinson Boulevard in Gastonia, and 7005 Suite E Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont. That's All Care Insurance Services.
The Train Comfort Specialist. He's so reliable that buses set their schedules to him. Once, he was the best man for a guy he didn't even know. He's never used a snooze button. The unstoppable Train Comfort Specialist. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Your train dealer is Forest City Heated and Air at 457 South Broadway Street in Forest City. Call 828-245-1379. Remember, it's hard to stop a train. Do you know what Putnam Distributors sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low, low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com.
From Shelby, turn off Highway 74 at Highway 226. Up Highway 226 to the caution light at Zion Church Road. There on the corner is Kibo's. Been there for over 20 years. Kibo's, where you'll find Hunt Brothers Pizza, snacks, candy, chips, also soft drinks, hand-dipped and packaged ice cream, bread, tobacco products, and much more. Yes, that's Kibo's. And don't forget to fill that vehicle up with gasoline at Kibo's, 226 North at the caution light in Shelby.
Hi, I'm Calvin Hastings for Renato Auto Mall Smart Service. What smart service, you say? Smart service is, to put it simple, speed, quality, and competitive pricing. Renato Auto Mall has brought back many of the old-time quality procedures and added some more. You get fast service oil changes, plus tire rotation, plus lube, and then they'll clean your glass and give your car a wash, all while you wait. Now that's smart service, speed, quality, and competitive pricing at Renato Auto Mall, where you get service at a high level of efficiency and speed. Located at 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay zero money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, zero money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Start your morning with a rich, smooth, and freshly brewed McCafe coffee. And now, get any size for just $1 at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price of participation may vary. A la carte only.
And welcome back to Lindale on the Medical Art Pharmacy scoreboard at halftime. The Burns Bulldogs lead 31-22 over the Ashbrook Greenwave. Looking at some of the player to watch for Ashbrook was Tykel Roseborough. He was 0 for 3 in the first half and didn't score any points. The leading scorer for the Greenwave was number 12, James Dotson, with 8 points. The Greenwave went 10 for 30 from the field with 22 points and 0 from 1 at the free throw line. Now for the Bulldogs, the what's-up player to watch was Rayshun McDowell. He was the leading scorer for both teams in the game so far with 10 points in the first half. And he tops out his team, J.Q. Wells, Ty Goodson, Jaquan DeGree, all have 5 for the Bulldogs, who were 13 and 25 from the field, 2 for 2 at the free throw line for 31 points. So those are your Falston Pharmacy free throws. And once again, on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Burns 31, Ashbrook 22. This again is the Hendricks Appliance on 1241 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby, North Carolina. Call though for all your appliance needs at 704-487-7846. And they are the sponsors for tonight's halftime show and stats. Kev, what'd you see in the first half tonight that kind of jumped out from you from the Burns perspective, offense and defense?
I've seen the Bulldogs the last 2 weeks, and this is going to be the key this third quarter. The third quarter has been terrible for them the last 2 weeks. Now, they was only down 2 against Kings Mountain up here 2 weeks ago. Then last week against Crest was a little bit worse, but the third quarter was their problem in all of them. Now, they're up 9 points right now on a very good Ashbrook team right now. They need to, when you say waste time, kind of, be selective with your shots. That's the biggest thing. What I saw for them up at Crest is that Crest made them press. Burns maybe in a whole quarter field without even running like a play.
Wow.
It was just up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and you can't, when you play like that, it's just tough to play that way. So, folks, watching online, that's our Nelson cam. It might go out now. Yeah, I thought we might lose signal sometime. We're going to try. We got a little wireless camera. We're moving around the gym and getting some different shots. That's a half-court shot for you folks right now. We're calling it the Cinephony cam tonight.
Cinephony cam.
Because he's going to be sitting right in front of it. And it kind of goes in and out. We're working on our Wi-Fi.
And once again, Kev, while the fans are listening to it, we got time here at halftime, minute 20 left on the clock. Why don't you explain to the people listening out about Carson's new post-game scoreboard show that's going to be offered for all sports moving from now into the spring?
Yeah, folks, our football show, one of our most popular shows here on KTC Broadcasting in the fall. Our call-in show. And what we want to start doing is allowing you guys, if you have a highlight or something on your phones or tablets or whatever when you're at the games, you want to send it to us. You can email it to us, and we'll put it on the on the video on the YouTube show. We'll give you credit for it. Play it on the radio, whatever we can do. But also, folks, what we're going to do going forward, you folks watching online can kind of see our new logo for all the teams in our areas that we cover in Gaston, Cleveland, Lincoln County, including the American Legion. We're going to a post-game show for basketball and baseball/softball. So boys and girls basketball, baseball and softball, folks. Now, with that said, if you coach another sport, wrestling, volleyball, any of the other ones, feel free to call in, give us a score, tell us about your team, your girls, your boys, tell us about any fundraisers. You can send your emails to info@ktcbroadcasting.com. We'll get those. And so after this game tonight, folks, coming up in about an hour, it'll be going on to 11 o'clock tonight. Carson Dockery will be hosting the postgame, hosting our very first. And I'm going to step in the show here in a little bit and talk a little bit with him on my way back home because that's right on my way. But I'm going to stop in with Carson, do a little bit of help out. But we're going to be doing some post-game scores, folks. So send your scores in, baseball, basketball, girls, boys, softball. We're going to get it out on Friday nights. Carson Dockery in the game. And a double dribble call here to start the second half. Real quick, turnovers, that's the 7th turnover for the Bulldogs in the game. Ashbrook's got 7. In the first half, Bulldogs had 16 rebounds to the Green Waves, 9 rebounds. So Bulldogs killing them on the boards, beating them on the hustle stats, I would say.
Right, it's like the Bulldogs sit back and they're more relaxed in defense. Offensively, they're pushing the Green Wave back on their heels. Because you'll see them more active here offensively than they have been defensively. Defensively, they're just letting them, slow play everything.
Rebound to Twitty. That's his 7th rebound of the night. He's about the shortest guy on the court, and he's leading the the game in rebounding right now.
And I think Burns does a great job of answering on their mistakes. Like right there, McDowell lost the ball, but Goodson was there to recover it to reset the offense.
Wells drives, no good. Rebound, Watkins, his third of the game, 6'6", 250-pound center. And they went to him like first play, Phil.
Right.
They really haven't went back to him.
No, and they're bouncing him out into the wing. They're letting number 12,
off the side
Dotson.
of the backboard, misses two shots on this end. Rebound goes to Wells.
Dotson seems to be their go-to guy for offense, leading them with 8 points right now. And closely behind him is going to be Armani Kennedy, who's not on the floor right now for the Greenwave.
Dawson's got a really nice touch. Twitty in a scrum, top of the key, stolen. Big man ends up with the ball on the other end somehow. Watkins, good job hustling.
Definitely an assist there by number 3, Tykel Roseboro.
Timeout Bulldogs on the floor. We'll see if we got 30. Says 30 seconds. We'll be back in a few moments on KTC.
We're here because your mother doesn't trust anyone else. Your daughter just got her license. Your son needs a dependable car for school. Or maybe you just appreciate honesty, which is exactly what you get at Classic Ford of Shelby. Whether shopping for one of our 200 new Fords in stock or one of our quality pre-owned vehicles starting as low as $3,000, you get honest service at a hometown price. Welcome to our family. Classic Ford of Shelby, the hometown store that gives you more.
Well, it's more than 6.
Sorry, talking to the Nelson Royster. We're gonna, folks. We got a little sideline camera here. We're gonna let Nelson control it maybe here one day. There's a little floater, and off the Ashbrook Greenwave.
He's gonna say it's out on the Greenwave. So Burns is going to return to possession. Mr. Official here trying to let the Bulldogs know that they get the ball.
He was pointing their way.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Degree on the baseline, looking to inbound. Inbounds to Goodson. Goodson in the wing, getting tight pressure by the Greenwave down to McDowell, who does another great move in the post, but shoots and misses.
Roseboro on the board, foul in the backcourt on Goodson. Goodson with the reach, they call the foul.
That'll be Goodson's, looks like they're going to charge that. That's going to be Goodson's third foul on the night. There was the missing foul that I didn't have.
That's the one we didn't have.
That's it, right there. So Goodson with 3 is going to stay on the court. 5:40 on the Medical Art Pharmacy scoreboard. Bulldogs lead 33-26 over the Greenwave.
Ball in the corner, three-pointer. I think that's Britt. Is that 10?
That's going to be over, 10 there, quick Britt.
Britt with the 3. Twitty, cross half court.
It's going to bring the lead to 4.
Euro step. They got all ball. He wanted a foul, but no good. Roseburg
got a quick turnover.
And another turnover. Nope, it's going to stay right here.
They're going to stay out of bounds on number 3, Tykel Roseboro. And the Bulldogs are going to retain it.
Usually when we have a Roseboro, it's a Cleveland County kid.
It's a Cleveland County kid, either from Shelby or Burns, not
the Gaston
Ashbrook.
County.
That's it. Must be living on the line right there near Kings Mountain.
That's how it is. Twitty inbounds it to McDowell, top of the key, McDowell. Over to Degree.
Bulldogs just holding on tightly, like you said, in third quarter, struggling to a 4-point lead right here, just trying to maintain.
Wells drives, misses bad off the backboard. McDowell trying to save it, no good. And the Greenwave will take possession.
Not a lot of offensive production here for the Bulldogs in the second half. Only 2 points, and that's for McDowell. Just seemed to be not finding the way to the rim.
Dotson turns it over. McDowell drives, gets a shot pinned off the backboard by Dotson, but it goes in anyway.
Could have been goaltending a little bit there.
That's what Coach Jones is yelling at the ref about. He wants goaltending on that one. It's something. It could be a tech slapping the ball with the ball on the rim, too.
That's right. Burns, once again, now bringing pretty tight pressure at the top of the key to the guards because it seems like Ashbrook wants to run all the offense through the guard play on all the wing as they just keep swinging around, running some motion at the top. Down to Watkins, and he's up, and it's good. Reverse layup.
He found good possession on that one, got to his spot.
I'm sure, I can't believe they don't go to that more often with a guy at 6'6", biggest man on the court, 250 pounds.
Drive to the lane, no good from McDowell. Rebound goes to Dotson. He's off and running. Now the Greenwave's off and running. I thought that was a goaltending, but it was a missed shot. Twitty, step back jumper, good.
Talk about hustle. If we give a hustle postgame award, it's got to go to number 4, Case and Twitty.
Case and Twitty, he couldn't have played tonight. He wanted the postgame interview, is what he wanted. He is what I was told. Three-pointer, no good from 10. Britt on the missed 3. Rebound 2 degree. Twitty is going to get fouled top of the key. So Britt on the missed 3.
And fouls are going to be on number 4, Greg Brockington. And that's going to be number 4's third foul.
3:27 to play. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, 37-31. Bulldogs still lead, holding on, 6-point lead. McDowell underneath the basket, steps out of bounds, and a big turnover for the Bulldogs. I didn't see the step out for
no, that's just a quick hard whistle. That's a quick hard whistle.
Williamson over to Britt. Britt across half court. Roseboro, 3, no good. Rebound, J.Q. Wells. He's going to bring it up himself. And he'll take it himself. Left hand, no good. Rebound to Roseboro, his 8th board of the game. Roseboro to Dotson. Good pass, Dotson finishes. Dotson's got a nice touch in the paint, Phil.
Yeah, he finished there strong, took the body contact, and was just able to kiss it off the glass. The lead trimmed down to 4.
Wells, too hard of a pass for McDowell. And Rayshon wanted a lob, and it's going to be a turnover.
Like you said, it seems like the Bulldogs are pressing too much here on offense, and they're struggling right now.
Bulldogs only up 4, 37-33. The third quarter has been their enemy the past couple weeks. And so they got this rule, you don't tuck your shirt in right now. They don't even give you a chance to fix it. You got to go out of the game.
All right, so 30 came in for Watkins. 30 was is Brendan Rainey. And now entering the game is going to be Armadi Kennedy due to a jersey violation.
Into the quarter. I'm just going to go get my camera, not working that great. Britt takes it in.
They're going to have a
ball off.
Looks like it's going to be a turnover. No foul. I thought there was foul on the contact, but it's going to be a turnover for the Greenwave.
Inbound pass. Here comes McDowell. And he's nothing. Ball out of bounds, and they'll stay right here.
McDowell absorbed a lot of contact there at the bottom of the baseline.
Well, as a, baseball coach, you want consistency from the plate umpire. And inbound pass to Wells. And that's what's frustrating in basketball is getting consistency from the referees as well.
Well, it's a fast-paced game, and it's all about angles, and they're hustling down the court with the kids. And some of these guys are grown men that have worked all day a full-time job and just trying to keep up with high school kids.
Yeah, 39-33, Bulldogs lead. Roseboro drives, up and under, good, nice move, dippy-doo. Underneath, it's 39-35, 2 minutes to play, 2 minutes, third quarter.
That's Roseboro's first points in the second half.
Wells drives, floater, good. And that'll be something. Delayed game, maybe?
I don't know. They're going to call the foul on number 4, Kason Twitty, and that's his third. So now him and Goodson have 3 here in the third quarter.
Williamson takes the ball out of bounds here for Britt.
Checking in the game, Seth Williamson for Armadi Kennedy.
Britt to Dotson in the corner. Back to Britt, over to Williamson. Williamson out to Roseboro. Roseboro to Williamson. Into 30, who just got his shirt tail fixed. That's Brandon Rainey. I talked to Brandon before the game, told him about the broadcast. Nice kid. Rayshawn McDowell up and under, and they called
like a travel on him.
Tough call for the Bulldogs. I thought he got fouled. He pump faked the guy, jumped Phillip, and he went up with him.
All right, chucking in the ball game now is going to be Greg Brockington for number 10, Chris Britt at the guard position.
1:20 to play. Williamson and Roseboro and Brockington are in the ball game.
So 6-point lead the Bulldogs are clinching to here in the third quarter with 1:09 left on the Medical Art Pharmacy scoreboard.
Rainey to Williamson for three, and he makes it rain. 41-38 after the three-pointer from Williamson. Bulldogs cross half court. Twitty, crossover. Goodson back to Twitty. He'll take the three. Fire, no good. Wells saves it. But out of bounds was Jaquan Degree when he caught the ball.
He called the ball out on.
Degree was out.
Yeah, but he pointed this way.
Oh, did he?
I was like, okay.
Degree went way over there. He didn't need to get that far. I don't think to save that ball. He just kind of went a little bit too far, a little too aggressive going after the ball.
All right, 45 seconds showing on the clock here. Ashbrook ball. Kicks to the wing to Roseboro. Back top to Brockington. Brockington kicks to Williamson. Back to Brockington. Brockington drives, pulls the mid-range, and it's good as he takes the contact.
All kinds of contact. 30 seconds to play. 41-40. Goodson, cross half court, the lefty. Drops it off to McDowell. McDowell. Looked funny in their practice shorts. And the relay for life, folks. If you're watching, the Bulldogs are wearing purple shirts. Look like the Stuart Kramer Storm out here.
Casey Twitty holding the ball for the last shot here. 8 seconds on the clock.
Goodson
down to 5.
Is double teamed. McDowell.
3,
he's got Williamson. He drives
2,
it. Floater, no good. McDowell.
That's going to be the third quarter there.
41-40, Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. We'll be right back on ktcbroadcasting.com.
Come see the all-new Professional Pharmacy, now in the new location at 128 North Main Street in Bowling Springs. Come shop their newer and larger pharmacy showroom and use their convenient drive-through window. And as always, you'll receive friendly hometown service. Since 1998, Professional Pharmacy in Bowling Springs has been providing you with efficient and fast service to meet all of your medication needs. Make the all-new Professional Pharmacy your pharmacy. Now in the new location at 128 North Main Street in Bowling Springs. And be sure to like them on Facebook too. Call 704-434-9897 today.
Welcome back, folks. We are fixing to start off the fourth quarter here at Burns. The Bulldogs are clinging to a 1-point lead. It's 41-40 Burns over the Ashbrook Greenwave here. And starting out the fourth quarter for the Greenwave is going to be 21, Seth Williamson, number 30, Brendan Rainey, number 40, Justin Watkins, number 4, Greg Brockington, and number 3, Tykel Roseboro. For the Bulldogs, it's going to be 5, Rayshawn McDowell, 4, Kason Twitty, number 10, Jaquan Degree, number 12, J.Q. Wells, and 23, Ty Goodson. And that's going to be your starting lineups there for the start of this fourth quarter.
The Bulldog girls put off the upset earlier. Boys trying to do the same, 41-40. Fourth quarter action coming up after the game, folks. We're going to have a post-game show, our very first basketball post-game show. Carson Darkery is diligently getting ready back at the studios. There's a good pass from Williamson underneath to Watkins, and he lays it right in. And the Ashbrook Greenwave, is this their first lead?
This is their first lead of the ballgame.
42-41. The Greenwave crowd is already into it now. Ashbrook off Twitty's knee, and there'll be a turnover, Bulldogs.
Ashbrook faithful are going crazy here in the Burns Gym for the first real decent lead for the Greenwave tonight, 42-41.
Now, do Ashbrook fans say roll tide? Roseboro up and in, foul on his head, and good. He gets the lay-in and one, and Ashbrook takes the three-point lead. Richard Karsner is the coach for Ashbrook.
Foul's going to be on number 12, J.Q. Wells. That's going to be his second in the ballgame. and that's the team's second. So at the charity strike, Roseboro, our What's Up Shopper player to watch.
Free throw,
and he's no good.
Tip. The tip from Watkins is no good, and the ball gets knocked out of bounds, though. So Ashbrook keeps it underneath, up 3. Pass to wide open three-pointer, good.
Greg Brocken in there with a wide open 3 in the corner.
All of a
and
sudden,
the Bulldogs are down by 6.
Yep, 6 points in about 2 minutes. They were up a minute ago. They were up in a minute. They were up, and they gave up 6 quick points, or 8 quick points, and they're down. A turnover from the Bulldogs. Bulldogs can't get a shot up right now. Layup, good. Ashbrook's on a roll. It's going to be a timeout here for the Bulldogs. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Smiles are the specialty at Family Dentistry in Shelby. Dr. Stroud, Wilson, Thompson, and McCurry invite you in for all of your dental needs, from preventive care to cosmetic dentistry, from crowns and bridges to root canals and implants. For your appointment, call 704-482-3281 or visit the website at shelbydentist.net. Yes, smiles are the specialty at Family Dentistry in Shelby. Located at 416 West Warren Street in Shelby. Kids love them. Hey, and you will too. Buy more, save more at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Come in now and save up to $1,200 on select GE profile appliance packages, refrigerators, dishwashers, ranges, and microwave ovens. Let Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center put a package together for you. Again, save up to $1,200 on select GE profile appliance packages. Buy more, save more at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center. 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturday.
Welcome back to Lawndale.
We've had a big shake of events here in the start of the fourth. The Greenwave now lead 49-41, 8-point lead over the Bulldogs here with 6:36.
You know,
they bring a lot of pressure.
I thought third quarter was the problem in the last few games. Another turnover. Bulldogs, Phillip, first half, 6 turnovers. They've had 8 here in the second half. We still got 6 minutes and 30 seconds to play here.
The Greenwave faithful have woken up from their sleep for 3 quarters, and they're loud and proud here, representing Gaston County to the finest right now. So now they're swinging it to the corner through their center, who's in the wing. You would think 6'6", 250, hanging out in the post, but he's actually swinging wing to wing.
Get him down there and let him bang a little bit, but they're going to pass around. They got an 8-point lead.
That's right, and they're running it's more like a 4-1 kind of offense. They're just swinging around, and there's a drive. It's up, missed, but it's tipped back in and out. 30 gets the rebound up, and he's going to be called for a foul. The foul is going to be putting Brandon Rainey on the line. It looks like they're going to call the foul on number 12. It's going to be J.Q. Wells, and that's going to be his third and the third team foul for the Bulldogs here in the second half. So the Bulldogs now send number 30, Rainey, to the line for the charity strike. He's 0 for 1 on the first. So he's going to be shooting 2 the second one here. Once again, on the Medical Art Pharmacy scoreboard, Ashbrook 49, Burns 41 here in Big South Conference play in Lawndale. Second free throw shot is up and off the right side of the rim, rebounded by Rayshon McDowell. Casey Twitty drives the court, looks, drives to the middle lane.
Nice
Easy
fake.
wide open fake, and it's good for 2. Casey Twitty with his 4th point in the second half.
Phillip has one of those Larry Bird fakes right there to get them up and going. Maybe that get the Bulldogs. They got to get back in their defense, man.
Right.
They've been killing Ashbrook on defense.
So the lead's trimmed down to 6, and they're going to call a foul.
Defensive foul on Rayshon McDowell.
Looked like their feet got
foul.
tangled up there, and they went to the ground on their footwork there. So Burns gets it back within 6 and going to send another foul in the game here. It's going to be on number 4, Casey Twitty. Twitty with his 4th foul in the game. So kick top side to Roseboro, back to number 10, and Chris Britt at the top of the key, staring down, and they're slowing down the offense a little bit here, Kev, trying to just take the ball in control.
Yeah, they've dropped back into a four corner spread offense. Drive, gets to the big man and lays it in. Nice little move. And a lay-in from Watkins, 51-43.
And that's his 8th point here in the second half. Now to McDowell.
Floater McDowell, no good. Rebound off to Watkins. Watkins starting to put up some boards.
Right, he's starting to warm up here.
Uh-oh, there's number 10 wide open. They give him the three, and it goes in. You can't just let him shoot. Step into it. That's Chris Britt. And you can't just, Phillip, just let a shooter just, get his rhythm into a shot, no matter how good you might think they are.
So now we've got a little coin flip, and now it's a 10-point favor game for the Ashbrook Greenwave.
Both teams quick turnovers. Starnes
goes up strong. He's going to be fouled by number 40, going to shoot 2. Watkins got a little bit of his arm and chest as he went up for the shot there. That is going to be Watkins' first foul in the ball game.
So Starnes goes to the line. How many points is he got? 2 just so far?
Who's
right
that?
Now? Starnes for Burns here. Dorian
Starnes only has 4 in the game. Going to shoot his first
free throw
of 2, and he's good on the first.
I love Starnes off the bench. He's one of those guys you need. You got to have on your team. Come in, get some rebounds, get some tough points. He comes in, gets 5, 6 to 10 points, and does well for the Bulldogs. See, here he is at the line, 5 points already.
And your favorite name for the Bulldogs, Avius Cross, checks into the ball game.
And J.Q. Wells almost ended up standing beside us, Phillip, on that, and in a lane violation, down 9 points. And yet, Avius Cross in the ball game.
So 9-point lead here. Ashbrook drive Roseboro up off the glass, misses, rebounded by McDowell.
McDowell's got it coming down the court. McDowell. Nice little Euro step floater. Good for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs cut the lead to 7. Smith going to be guarded by Twig.
McDowell's got to be close to getting a double-double here.
Yeah, he's got 7 rebounds. So 8 rebounds. That was a rebound on the last play. So he's got 8 rebounds, does McDowell. Smith. So Burns has come out finally in the man. That's
right,
why Cross is in there, and they foul him on the shot as Smith takes it to the lane.
Yeah, McDowell's got 13 points in the game, so he's 2 rebounds away from a double-double tonight.
I call him Smith. It's Britt. I'm sorry, Chris.
Britt.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the second foul on Dorian Starnes. Sending number 10, Chris Britt, to the line.
I think Chris
for the Greenwave, and he's going to be 0 for 1 at the line now.
Phil, I think Chris point guard was Smith. That's why I'm saying.
That's it. Well, you're kind of thrown off a little bit, green, white, and purple.
I know there was a Smith out there the other night playing for somebody.
All right, shooting the back end of the charity strike, and it's going to be good. So he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Timeout, Ashbrook. We'll be back in a few moments on KTC Broadcasting.
Smiles are the specialty at Family Dentistry in Shelby. Dr. Stroud, Wilson, Thompson, and McCurry invite you in for all of your dental needs, from preventive care to cosmetic dentistry, from crowns and bridges to root canals and implants. For your appointment, call 704-482-3281 or visit the website at shelbydentist.net. Yes, smiles are the specialty at Family Dentistry in Shelby, located at 416 West Warren Street in Shelby. Kids love them. Hey, and you will too. Flu shots are now available at the Falston Pharmacy, at Allen Drug Store in Stanley, and at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville. All 3 stores can bill Medicaid, along with Medicare and Blue Cross Blue Shield. And at all 3 stores, you can now find Little Beekeeper from Lincoln. It's great for allergies. And local elderberry to help fight off colds, flu, and allergies. Plus local honey, too. The Falston Pharmacy on Highway 18 North in Falston, Allen Drug Store, Main Street in Stanley, and Medical Center Pharmacy on East Academy Street in Cherryville.
All right, welcome back. And Bulldogs got the ball, and we've got...
Going to be out on the Ashbrook there. A little ball contact.
What do we have there, Phil? A little quick turnover.
Quick turnover by the Bulldogs. Ashbrook got it. Then there was a steal by the Bulldogs. Brought it down. They ran into a double team, kicked the ball out of bounds, and it's still Burns' ball.
All right, folks, we got 3:50 to go. Bulldogs now trail by 8 all of a sudden. Led the whole game, Phillip. And then now all of a sudden it's turned into a big Ashbrook lead after about a fourth quarter. It's been 14-5 here in the fourth quarter. Burns led by 1 after 3. 20 with a drive. And they call an offensive foul. That's about to Phil, I don't know how do you handle referees / umpires on the baseball field, but if I'm coaching this ball game at some point, I would have had a talk with that particular referee on some of the calls.
That's tough.
The offensive pick calls are
right. And that's the fourth one that goes against J.Q. Wells. That's his fourth. He's one more, and he's out of the game.
I mean, how many times do you get a kid that actually will set a pick and, do something selfless for his teammate, and then they call the foul on him? McDowell.
I'm going to be honest. The baseline official in this game is either got the keenest eyes in the gym. That's the third or fourth, out of bounds on the sideline. Just
You're right.
Irreplaced foot to be called a turnover there. Bulldogs were able to get the turnover and then stepped out of bounds.
I don't know what his name is, but Whistling Willie is what I can think of. Drive to the lane off the glass.
And that's going to be a foul on number 4, Cason Twitty. And if my books are correct, that's going to be his fifth.
Is it really?
I think so. Oh, no, it'd be second.
Your books aren't even close, Philip. Are you looking at the wrong side?
No.
Did you circle the wrong team?
Well, it's just like a little while ago we didn't have the fouls right, and now he's got 2, and he had 4.
So that's Brett makes the free throw. How many's Brett got right now? He's piling some up.
Brett in the game so far, well, in the second half now, he has 8. Make that 9 as he goes 2 for 2 in charity strike. So he has 13 in the game thus far. We got some bump and run contact between James Dotson of Ashbrook and number 12, J.Q. Wells of Burns. Officials had to kind of intervene and just discuss, sportsmanship. Q Tucker, make her proud at the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Twitty's going to take the inbounds pass, throws it away immediately, straight to the Dotson. He drives the lane up and in and good. 58-46. Here come the Bulldogs. They're down 12 with 3 minutes play. This fourth quarter has just been a disaster. Inbounds to Wells. Wells looking for cross, doesn't get it to him. Twitty, here he comes. I want to see him race people. He's got to be on the track team. Twitty throws up a wild shot, almost goes in. Rebound McDowell. McDowell goes up and strong, no good. Rebound falls into Barnes' hands. Stolen by Twitty. Twitty to McDowell. McDowell almost stepped out of bounds. Might have. Did we get all this? I thought he did step out of bounds. He actually did on that one, Phil.
I think he did.
So the one that we thought he saw, he didn't.
I had all the misses there because there was no makes.
Yeah, I'm working on my rebounds here. Watkins got a rebound and turned it over. Anyway, Chris drives. That's Brockington. He's fouled.
Well, I had McDowell for at least one rebound. He got the rebound J.Q. Wells shot, and then he shot up an errant shot that finally Ashbrook recovered there.
Right. So now we got a foul. Number 12.
So now that's definitely going to be
out.
his. Yeah, that's going to be his last.
So J.Q. Wells is out. He's going to bring in number 23, Goodson, in the ball game. The left-handed shooting three-pointer.
J.Q. Wells will finish his night with 9 points for the Bulldogs.
I got Wells down with a total 5 rebounds, too. It's 9.5 rebound night from the big man. Wells missed from Brockington.
Shooting 1 of 2 from the line. He's 0 for 1 in the second half, 0 for 1 on the night at the line. Shooting the back end of the charity strike here.
Brockington, free throw.
Going to have a violation on Ashbrook.
Big man, so another lane violation. This time is on Watkins. 58-46.
2:30 to play in the game. Ball's brought in by McDowell. McDowell driving across court, coast to coast, layup blocked off the backboard. Number 12, Dotson, going the other way, and an alley-oop, errant miss there. And it looks like we're going to have a foul.
Twitty just hit about a full-court shot from behind half court. It's about the other three-point lane, but it didn't count, of course. And now we're going to take the ball out of bounds after the foul was on the floor. Twitty wanted continuation on that one, Phil. 2:17 to play. Bulldogs trail by 12.
Foul was on number 12, James Dotson.
It's been an 18-5 fourth quarter. McDowell drives to the lane, lays it up and
Easy
in.
lay in, and he's going to get the and one.
Call the and one. I was about to say, if they call the charge on that one, Philip, I might myself get up and argue about that call.
So makes this, it'll be a 9-point ball game. Big shot here.
2:10 to play.
Foul was on number 40, Justin Watkins.
We talked before the game, Philip, about free throws and turnovers. There's the missed free throw. Twitty gets the rebound. He's fouled as he goes up.
He's going to be shooting 2. The foul was on number 12, James Dotson.
How many points does Twitty got?
Twitty has on the night 6.
He's got 10 rebounds.
Actually, they called that foul on Tykel Roseboro.
All right.
Twitty good on the first.
Yep. And timeout, Ashbrook. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on KTC Broadcast.
Winter weather can be rough on your car. Now, we've always thought of S&R Auto Sales in Shelby as your pre-owned vehicle headquarters, but don't forget about the S&R Auto Sales detail shop. Pickup and delivery is available. Take it from me. They'll do the best job ever, inside and out. For your next vehicle, see S&R Auto Sales in Shelby and keep your car looking great with a visit to the S&R Auto Sales detail shop, both located at 417 South Post Road in Shelby.
All right, welcome back to Lawndale. Burns Bulldogs trail 58-49. It has been a 18-8 fourth quarter. Bulldogs led coming in the fourth quarter, led the whole game. And then it went 42-41 there to start the fourth quarter.
Kason Twitty right now in the middle of the 2 free throw. He is the first one. He's going to get a line here and has the possibility of making it an 8-point ball game, which is a little bit more manageable for the Bulldogs here with 2:08 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. We've only had one Jam & J Pizza Factory slam dunk. That's from Ashbrook earlier in the game. So we're seeing another Falston Pharmacy free throw here by Kason Twitty.
Free throw, no good. Rebound is getting knocked out of bounds off McDowell, and Ashbrook gets the ball. 2:05 to play, up by 9. Britt bring the ball up for the Greenwave, guarded by Twitty. Bulldogs in a man. Britt into the corner. That's Brockington. Brockington over to Roseboro. They're going to try to waste some time. Did a minute ago. Brockington's got the ball now. Up the top of the key by himself. Dotson is thinking about a tweak. He's going to set a down screen. Now they got him with the lay-in foul. No good. So Dotson will go to the line, though, at the foul from Cross. Nice little high-low screen movement there from the Greenwave. That's good basketball.
Yeah. Way just kick it in the back door and let him just get that free drive baseline and go up and just take the contact.
58-49, 1:43 to play. Free throw up and good.
That's his first of the night, and he's 1 for 1.
I think he's been pretty aggressive, too. That's weird.
Yeah.
That being his first free throw of the night.
Well, kind of like the girls' game, these guys have been a little bit more timid with the fouls, and they're getting more serious here in the back end of the fourth quarter.
Free throw up and good. Coming up after the game until 11 o'clock tonight, folks, the What's Up Shopper post-game show. Listen on WLON, WCSL, WOHS. Watch on YouTube with Carson Docker. McDowell lays it up and in. 60-51. Bulldogs cut it at 9 with 1:30 to play. Greenwave top of the key. Britt to Roseboro. They double team. They just need to start fouling now. Once you get under 2 minutes in high school basketball with no shot clock, you got to it's
yeah, because all you got to do is swing and just play keep away.
Yeah, there's no point. You just got to foul, make them miss free throws and box out. Bulldogs got 9 fouls. Going to be 2 on the next foul anyway. Because think about it, they've wasted 30-some seconds. 20 though on the steal. Here they go. He goes up and in. Now they cut it to 7. Now it's foul time under a minute. Coach Jones tried to get a timeout. Referee didn't hear him. Here come the Greenwave. Get it all the way down to Watkins. Watkins is going to drive, take it in, and score. 62-59. That might be a killer. Twitty across half court. Bulldogs running. Twitty pulls a deep 3. Good! Kason Twitty with a 3. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KTC Broadcasting.
We're here because your mother doesn't trust anyone else. Your daughter just got her license. Your son needs a dependable car for school. Or maybe you just appreciate honesty, which is exactly what you get at Classic Ford of Shelby. Whether shopping for one of our 200 new Fords in stock or one of our quality pre-owned vehicles starting as low as $3,000, you get honest service at a hometown price. Welcome to our family. Classic Ford of Shelby, the hometown store that gives you more.
Welcome back to Lawndale. Bulldogs trail by 6. 35 seconds to play in the game. 62-56 Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. It's been a fun game here, Philip. The referee right in front of us explaining to him, you folks watching her, he can run the baseline with his made shot after timeout, so he can move as much as he wants. Roseberry inbounds a pass to Brockington and call an immediate foul. Goodson wasn't even trying to foul, and they called it. I think they were going to try to trap at half court, Philip, is what the plan was. Goodson wasn't even reaching. Ref gave him the foul anyway, and so that'll put the Greenwave on the line up 6. Here we go, free throw time.
Yeah, sometimes you just anticipate things, and I think that was an early whistle.
Did too. I think he did too.
These are probably the hardest shots in basketball.
Up and in.
Pressure free throws here at the end of the game. You make them, you close it out and get a win for your team. You miss, you put your team in a bad spot because you're letting the team link back up in the game.
Coach Karsner getting the Greenwave back. Free throws missed. Here comes Case and Twitty. Bulldogs down 7. Twitty pulls another long three. This time banks it, almost goes in. Rebound goes out of bounds. And it'll be Ashbrook basketball. With 26 seconds to play. It looks like the Bulldogs is going to fall here. Unless something crazy happens last 26 seconds. Brockington across half court. And time is winding down. 20 seconds now. Down low to Watkins, up and under, misses, gets his tip, misses, gets it in. So Watkins gets a final 2 points, 65-56. Greenwave leading, turn it over. Roseboro kicks it back in and saves it, and that's going to be the ball game here. 65-56, Ashbrook wins on KTC Broadcasting. The Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
We're going to be back here in just a few minutes for the Classic Ford post-game show and the SRO Auto Sales Player of the Game. We'll take a quick word from our sponsors. You're listening to KTC Broadcasting here live from Lawndale.
At Renato Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, Renato Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles, plus service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look.
CKDKDS Macron.
Oh, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local Coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the Coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vale. Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies.
As run that fourth quarter, I'm proud of the guys. We had a big win on Tuesday against Huss, so we needed to and I would say that it was a trap game because Burns has gotten better. I mean, right. Burns got a good program. They're on the way up, and those kids played hard.
Well, Coach, speak on your big man, Justin Watkins, there in the second half. We got him for 12 points. I think the sleeping giant woke up there in the back end for you guys, defensively and offensively, getting the rebounds and putting those points up.
Yeah, and he's coming off a huge game of Huss as well. He's worked hard on his game, man. He's a great kid. We were ripping him pretty good tonight. I didn't feel like his defense was where it needed to be, but he was able to, get some touches around the rim. He got some good key offensive rebounds late. and he was able to finish. He didn't finish anything in the first half, so I don't know what woke the sleeping giant, so to speak, but I'm glad he woke up.
Coach, I had him down for 8 rebounds. He might be plus or minus, a couple on that.
Yep.
Roseboro had down for 8 boards. First half, 7-6 on the turnovers. You guys forced them to turn it over more times in the third quarter than they did the whole. They're in the early third and fourth quarter than the whole first half.
Right.
I got them down for 10, 11, 17 total, and you guys down for about 14 total. Like I said, plus or minus.
Yeah, I really felt we picked up our full court pressure. We didn't. We've done different things out of our full court pressure. We just pressured their ball handlers. I know they have a ball handler that's out.
Yeah.
That's a good ball handler, and we just tried to put pressure on them. We really, forced them into a lot of mistakes, and that was one of the keys to our game. Try to capitalize on their mistakes, and I felt like we did a good job.
Yeah. The fourth quarter, you guys just shut it down. Like you said, you cut it to 41-40. There in the third quarter. Burns, this is the third week in a row I've actually done a Burns game, so
right.
I keep seeing them. I've seen Crest, Kings Mountain, everything. They had Kings Mountain down by 2 here the other night, so they've been playing a lot of people really good in the first half, and you guys have made a good adjustment as well as the other teams did in the second half. You mentioned that their point guard being out. That hurts ball handling late in the games here. In this conference, one of the toughest conferences around. We talk all the time. It might be one of the best 3A conference in the state sometimes.
It's tough. It's tough up top, and no night's an easy night.
Yep.
And I felt like we got fortunate tonight because it took us a while to wake up. But I appreciate you guys having me. I'm going to get back to the guys.
Hey, Coach, if you can, whenever you get back there, if you'll send out Justin Watkins, we'd like to talk to him real quick. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. That's Coach Richard Karsner of the Ashbrook Greenwave. They're now 7-1 in the conference, 11-5. Sorry for our sponsors there. We had to get to him before he talked to his team. He wanted to let them get dressed and talk right now. So we're going to take a quick break back in the studios. Y'all just hang in there. Carson said we can take our time here, Philip.
Right.
So we're going to come back and go over all the stats and everything. You're listening to the Classic Ford Gymnasium post-game show. And like Philip said, hopefully we'll talk to Justin Watkins here in just a few minutes.
Right. Just to recap real quick, the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard here, Ashbrook tops Burns 65-56 here in Lawndale.
Right.
Back after one of our sponsors.
At Renato Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, Renato Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles, plus service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall.
Doctor, what's wrong with my husband?
Let's take a look.
CKDKDS Macron.
Ah, yes, I've seen this before. Your husband has coyote fever.
Coyote fever?
Yes, he's obviously learned of the hot deals going on now at your local Coyote tractor dealer.
Is this serious?
Very serious. Now's the best time to buy one of the best-selling tractors on the market. If you care at all about your husband, you'll drive him over to the Coyote dealer now. Oh, and I'm writing you a prescription for great deals on all implements, too.
Your Coyote dealer is West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vail. Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacies. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacies. Has your old heated and air conditioning system been giving you trouble? Have no fear. Bill Shuford Heated and Air Conditioning is here, and they service all makes and models. Just call 704-484-0025. Bill Shuford Heated and Air has been Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983, featuring American Standard heated and air conditioning systems. Visit them online at BillShufordHVAC.com. Bill Shuford Heated and Air, 213 Camel Street in Shelby. With CF Moto, you have the power to conquer more. From rocky creek beds to colossal mud pits to wooded mountainsides, CF Moto high-performance vehicles rip through the toughest terrain with ease. Outfitted with custom-designed, liquid-cooled 4-stroke engines and an unmatched assortment of standard features, the CF Moto ATVs and Side X sides do more than crush trailheads. CF Moto, available now at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell.
And welcome back, folks, back to Lawndale here, where Ashbrook Greenwave topped your Burns Bulldogs 65-56 in Big South Conference play. We're here in just a moment. We're going to have the player of the game, the S&R Auto Sales player of the game for Ashbrook, Justin Watkins. Justin, how you doing tonight, man? If you'll look right here in the camera, we can get that tilted up on him there. Justin, I got you down for 16 points, 12 in the second half, man. What happened to you at halftime to bring you out in the second half to really wake up your offense?
I could tell that my team needed me a lot. We was down by 8 or 9 at halftime, so I feel like if I didn't produce the way I was supposed to, then we would have lost the game that we should have won.
Right, and Coach spoke real quick. He was here right before he went to the locker room with you guys. He said that he really got on you about your defense, said you had a great game at Hunter Huss, and then moving into tonight's ballgame, he felt like you were a little slow on defense. Right. Just transitioning from the first half, second half, what were some of the things you had to adjust to really perform well in the second half?
The speed. I had to guard a perimeter player that I'm not used to guarding. He was a little quicker than most of the players that I guard, so I just had to work on closing out on him and also getting defensive rebounds because that's a part of playing defense as well.
Right, and what were some of the things that Coach put in for the whole team, the adjustments at halftime? What was something that he really stressed to you guys just to come out and try to slow down Burns? Burns led the whole game until the third quarter, and it seemed like you guys transitioned into some better offense and more structured defense, and in the fourth quarter, you just blew them away.
We started off the first half in the zone, and they were making shots and they were penetrating the zone, so going into halftime, we knew that we had to change it up. And we played full court man-to-man, and their guards and their big men were not ready to handle the pressure that we had.
Right, and how did it feel getting that home crowd feel there? Went the fourth quarter, once it kind of transitioned to you guys, I felt like the green wave finally arrived. I mean, what does that mean to you guys, having that fan support travel with you over here to Lawndale?
It means a lot. Like, a lot of fans don't actually realize how much that means to us, you know, for us to go on a run and then they be into the game, and it gets us pumped up. And once we start our momentum, there's honestly no stopping us.
All right, and folks, we'd just like to thank Justin Watkins coming in here tonight. That is our SRO Auto Sales player of the game. He finished the night with 16 points.
I got 8 rebounds, plus or minus. You might have more or less. I could easily miss something. Justin, they got you listed at 6'6" down here with that haircut. How tall are you?
With or without?
With the hair.
With the hair, I think I'm like 6'9".
Okay.
It makes me more imposing to players.
That's what we were guessing. Got to be around the 6'9".
Well, thanks, man. Thanks for coming out of the locker room and talking to us. We greatly appreciate it. Good luck this season.
Hey, will you grab him real quick?
Hey, Willie.
You Mr. Dotson? Are you Mr. Dotson?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How's it going, buddy? You had a good game tonight. I want to talk to you for a minute before you guys get out of here. Congratulations on the win.
Got you pretty strong tonight. You finished, Mr. Dotson finished with 14 points in the game. You know, you were pretty much the most consistent player tonight for your team offensively. Is that part of your game? I mean, are you the main go-to guy in points, or was it just your night?
I guess today was just my night.
Defensively, you know, we felt like you were the guy that was always around the ball with the hustle plays. What were some of the things that you tried to adjust first half, second half, because you had more of a presence defensively and on the ball?
I was just trying to get my teammates involved, and that's why my coach put me on the ball, because I'm pretty long. So tonight, I was just trying to, you know, be long and play defensively and do my role.
For your listeners out there, if you want to drop your Twitter feed, maybe you get up your followers now.
One thing, Jada Baller 27.
All right, 2 quick questions, just 2 rim shot. Number 1, what's the last movie you watched?
Wreck-It Ralph.
And the second question, favorite musical artist?
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars. All right, guys, you've got it here live with number 12, James Dotson. Probably going to be our defensive player of the game tonight. Solid defensive play, but 14 points for us, Kev. I mean, it was a big night for him, for the Greenwave.
After the first 3 quarters, you know, your coach talked about it's not a trap game, but it might seem like, because, you know, Huss and Kings Mountain's a really good team, so you come up here. Bulldogs almost beat Kings Mountain last week. How do you guys sit there in the third quarter, 41-40? Y'all blew them out in the fourth. Anything changed for you, just mental-wise or anything? Or anything? What changed right there in the fourth?
I was just trying to, at that point, I was just trying to get my teammates involved, because I know when they put that zone in, then
that's when I get my scoring. But Justin there, I tried to get him more involved because he didn't have a good first half. So I tried to get him back in this game.
I thought you did a really good job. There was one point there. Didn't he score like 6 straight points or something like that? There was a point there in the game where it looked like both teams were struggling offensively, and then you got hot there and kind of almost not really put it away, but it was a shocker to the Bulldogs. And I just want to congratulate you. You did a good job tonight and on Relay for Life night here.
Yeah, that's right. Good job on another Big South win. We appreciate you talking to us.
Hope we see you down the road, bro. Have a good night.
Good luck the rest of the season.
And that's we're on live on YouTube. We're out, bro.
We're out of time, my man.
We gotta take another break. We'll be back in a few minutes on KTC.
100 years of anything means a lot. And at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, you'll find over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. So they must be doing something right. If you're in the market for a new bike, trike, or four-wheeler or ATV, see the folks you can depend on for sales, service, and parts. That's Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, with over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Former club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
You can open doors for children to have great futures at the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Come in today and bring in your completed tax returns and make your down payment later and ride today. Down payments start as low as $500. Come in for all the details and check out the huge selection of late model cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. Shop online at BlantonCars.com. Ride today at Blanton Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Visit the 2 locations, 325 West Dixon Boulevard and 1711 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Pegram Insurance Services in Shelby is now All Care Insurance Services, and they invite you to see their newly remodeled office and talk with them about your insurance needs. If that's too far away from you, they have an All Care Insurance location in both Gastonia and Belmont areas. All Care Insurance has strived to be the best by providing quality insurance coverage with great commitment to customer service. Whether you need coverage for your home, auto, business, life, or something more, their experienced agents are there to help you. Visit one of their convenient locations, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4515 Wilkinson Boulevard in Gastonia, and 7005 Suite E Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont. That's All Care Insurance Services.
The Train Comfort Specialist. He's so reliable that buses set their schedules to him. Once, he was the best man for a guy he didn't even know. He's never used a snooze button. The unstoppable Train Comfort Specialist. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Your train dealer is Forest City Heated and Air at 457 South Broadway Street in Forest City. Call 828-245-1379. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
Welcome back to Burns here in Lawndale. It's Philip Russ here with Kevin Hastings. And now we've got the PA announcer of the Burns Bulldogs, fellow co-host here, Tom Sinefani.
No text tonight. No text tonight. He was under control tonight.
That's it.
Sinefani.
Very funny. He did do a magical trick, though, and we started the game with the girls' ball. So he did throw a little wrench in there just to put his signature on the game.
Was that your fault, Tom?
I've actually seen an entire JV boys game played with a girls' ball. So.
What that means is that the team doesn't have any shooters, because the first one that noticed that is the first one to shoot a three. He's like, wait a minute.
That's it.
Usually, you know, you're going to check that, but you know,
isn't that the refs?
Right.
That's not the scoreboard's
What
job.
they did was is they get in a hurry. You know,
right.
When you get in a hurry, you know, you want to get things started, and even during the JV game, it was like the timeout's not done. They're like, give me another horn. I'm like, wait. You give the horn at 15, not 22 seconds. So, just getting a hurry.
It's our last Burns broadcast probably of the year. You want to do any wrap-ups or feelings on the Bulldogs basketball team
I just want to give Coach Jones a shout-out that he's done a good job with this program. You know, he didn't have a whole lot of time to work with it. You know, our old coach, Coach Livingston, decided to moved back home in Georgia and decided that that was best for him at that time and give up coaching here. And Coach Jones didn't get here till, into October. I mean, it was not long before
a lot of work.
Basketball season. Now, he was coming and practicing a little bit. I think Coach Livingston decided to leave in early October, and Coach Jones came about that time. So all things considered, the amount of time he's had with the kids, he's done a good job. He's got the kids playing hard. I mean, I know you guys saw that they're undersized. I mean, almost everybody they play against, they're undersized. So they have got to out-hustle a lot of teams. And, you say it in Philip in baseball a lot of times, we're going to have to outwork people. We're going to have to outwork people. And that's what he's done. And when you look at when you look at how we sized up with Ashbrook, they're so much bigger. And, I don't want to say they were quicker than us.
No.
I mean, I think the team speed was fairly
I think they're about even.
The big kid, I forgot his name, the big kid down low. Watkins was just didn't really have anybody who could effectively and consistently match up with his size.
He just needs a body on him.
Yeah.
Putting some weight on him because he's good. He could go wherever he wanted to.
Yeah.
And that's the big thing. And a lot of times, any kid over 6'5", 6'3" nowadays almost in these college are going to prep schools or charter schools or something else. So these public schools, you're saying you got no height. Well, what we had to do at Cherryville, we had a linebacker played center. The guy that can press 250, he's our center. Kind of like a Dax Hollyfield did when he was there. That was our center. And he just to get a body on that big man to push him, have somebody feeling it on his back.
Well, my question is, Coach, and you see the kids every day, with the new transition into the new league and the new classification, is this something that's going to transition Burns into a more comfort in their schedule and being able to compete day in, day out and have more success?
Well, you leave this conference, which is very competitive, Hunter Huss, Ashbrook, Forest View usually puts a pretty good team, North Gaston, but then you're going into the 2A. Okay, now who's in your conference? Shelby always has a good team. East Rutherford, Coach Levine down there, always has a good team. RS Central, they always have a good team. So it's not like you're going into, okay, this is Cream Puff City.
Right.
I think the transition is going to help us more in football because you just need more guys in football. The 2A schools have a little more success in basketball as opposed to football because of the amount of guys you need.
Right.
So it's going to, I think it'll be a little bit more competitive moving forward, but it's not a tremendous draw. I mean, I think about playing East Rutherford again. I mean, those guys are good.
Right.
Every year, RS Central, though, has put together a very good program as well. But we'll look forward to the challenge, and we'll see how we do.
Well, you're moving from one conference with a bunch of state champions to another conference with a bunch of state champions.
Yeah.
But like you said, and just playing from 1A, 2As, and myself, and then watching the 3As, it's going to help you guys on the line more than anything, and Philip probably talk about that.
Yeah.
Blocking with 3A linemen against 2A is going to be a lot easier than blocking against possible 4A teams.
Well, I'm going to tell you, when I was in school here, the games that were easier for us were our 3A competition and conference. We were in that split 2A, 3A, and when we faced the East Rutherford one year, my junior year, they won conference.
Yeah.
Then Shelby won it the next year.
So you'd rather
we had to beat Kings Mountain and RS
Yeah.
Central to be, to get the #1 seed. So it definitely reflects. One thing too is, speaking on events and stuff, it was a great night, great atmosphere. With Relay for Life. Kind of what brought that on, and it looked like the school really got behind it. Student section was packed. There was a lot of decorations, Coach, a lot of T-shirts.
Yeah.
Where did something like that come from, and how did you get behind all that?
You got to give Pam Walker a lot of credit. She's our Relay for Life sponsor here at the school. So for promoting that, Alex Payne, newer teacher here, he went to school here. He was involved in selling the shirts. The cheerleaders got involved in selling the shirts. So did the basketball team, and Coach White has also promoted that. So it was really a group effort, and that whole Jim Valvano speech was totally ad-libbed. I was notified that I had to do that and there was 11 seconds left of that tight girls game, and they came down and says, "Could you know Jimmy V?" I'm like, "Yeah, everybody knows." Could you give? I was like, "Well, how long's the speech got to be?" And they're like, "Well, just talk." It's like, okay. So we got that together, and then it was a real the video. Trent Marty did a great job.
Yeah.
He works for us here at KTC, but he got the video Stuart Scott, and really, Stuart Scott's part of my teenage college years. I mean, grew up with Stuart Scott, and it's just it is heartbreaking that he's gone because it was hate to say this, that was back in the day where I used to like ESPN. I don't really like it much anymore, but when I see like Stuart Scott and Rich Eisen and Chris Berman and the guys I grew up with, and I just hate that. I just can't believe he's gone. I mean, he was such just a great personality, and always enjoyed it when he did Sports Center. So it makes a lot of things that we get upset about seem a lot less relevant once you put things into perspective.
All right, folks, we're going to send it back to the studios here in just a moment. We're going to send it to Carson Dockery, who's in the studios tonight for our first ever prep basketball post-game show. He's been giving scores tonight across the area, so he'll be giving those out. Folks, if you got girls scores, basketball, wrestling, underwater basket weaving, any other sports you guys play, Tom? You know, cricket, cornhole. When are we going to start doing that in high school? Because they're putting it on ESPN.
Yeah,
and, who knows?
Hey, if they do that, then Burns is definitely West Lincoln.
I think what
first ever state champion.
We actually need that. We never had is a men's volleyball team. I don't know why it's not California. They play.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure why we haven't gotten that here. On the East Coast, but nobody's got it, But there are actually some lacrosse teams, but nobody's got men's volleyball.
Well, everybody give Carson a call back in the studios. You can listen on WLON, WCSL, WOHS. Call in at 704-435-2844. Send emails to info@KTC Broadcasting. Tag us at KTC Broadcasting on Twitter, and use the hashtag KTC Scores to send Carson the scores. You can send them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're not talking about just tonight's scores, the scores of the week. Girls basketball, boys basketball, softball, baseball. We're going to get into all that coming up here on Friday nights, folks. We're excited, so we're sending it back to the studios now. Thank Philip Russ, Tom Cinefunny, and the gang. Carson Dockery back to the studios for the Prep Scoreboard Show on KTC Broadcast.
Do you know what Putnam Distributors sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com.
From Shelby, turn off Highway 74 at Highway 226, up Highway 226 to the caution light at Zion Church Road. There on the corner is Kibo's. Been there for over 20 years. Kibo's, where you'll find Hunt Brothers Pizza, snacks, candy, chips, also soft drinks, hand-dipped and packaged ice cream, bread, tobacco products, and much more. Yes, that's Kibo's. And don't forget to fill that vehicle up with gasoline at Kibo's, 226 North at the caution light in Shelby.
Hi, I'm Calvin Hastings for Renato Auto Mall Smart Service. What smart service, you say? Smart service is, to put it simple, speed, quality, and competitive pricing. Renato Auto Mall has brought back many of the old-time quality procedures and added some more. You get fast service oil changes, plus tire rotation, plus lube, and then they'll clean your glass and give your car a wash, all while you wait. Now that's smart service, speed, quality, and competitive pricing at Renato Auto Mall, where you get service at a high level of efficiency and speed. Located at 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay zero money down. Get 0%.